must ping the Discord. You all know what is up. Do I even gotta repeat myself? Let's go. Hello, Damads in YouTube chat. Oh man, the cycles video did way better than I thought it would. Yes, hello everyone. I'm glad you liked the cycles video. Ignore the Hazoret on the right of my screen. I really want a Hazoret deck that like does some stupid shit. I've opened Hazoret in limited like 3 limited events in a row. And she blows people up. What shit was I cooking here? Oh, Throes of Chaos, Advanced Reconstruction. Right, it costs 2 less, so now you can 2 mana Throes of Chaos and discard lands and shit. I think maybe like Nahab with her activated ability. Oh, Virtue of Courage would be good. Now that I think about it. Courage. Virtue of Courage would be kind of fun. So I just want to build like big red basically. But I want to use her ability. Like I want her to be able to be like cast and good. Were you cooking or were you burning? I think I'm cooking. I think this is fine. Maybe Squee. The thing about Squee is I do want to keep my hand tiny for her. Alternate streamer review Elk's deck. Honestly, putting my deck on a screen and like having chat like try and find holes in it would be kind of fun. I mean, I'm an hour early. We could just do that. O'Hare Asheneel. The thing with O'Hare Asheneel is that it's only +2 damage from the base, like, Hazoret damage. So, for me, O'Hare would be better as, like, a Torbrand Thane of Red Fell, right? Cool but rude. I don't put ugly cards in my deck. I'm sorry. Hawkeye, Young Avenger, dog. I need to have a banner at the bottom of my screen whenever my deck's on the screen. No Marvel, no Ninja Turtles. I do not put that shit in my decks. And listen, if you like it, great, awesome. It's just not for me, dog. It's just personal preference. I don't put that in my commander decks or cubes. They look really ugly to me. I agree, but it's so good. I don't even know what the card does off the top of my head. I refuse to read it. Yeah, it's O'Hare Asheneel is the pronunciation. They hit you with the double whammy because the J is soft and it's not Axonil. It's like what's the one name? They have the cheese in Mexico. Oaxaca or whatever. They throw this X at you as well immediately. Yeah, but I don't even know if I like Torbrand. If I'm gonna keep it honest. What's the red creature? That's Fanatic of Mogus. But yeah, this is how most decks start for me. I just like have like a pile of cards that I think are cool with another card, and then into the seriously for real considering box it goes. Now some of these get a little bit more fleshed out than others, like this mill deck. Ooh, I get to run a good printing. So this is mono blue lantern kind of control. It's not really leaning on lantern all that hard. It's just something the deck can do. But it's mainly built around like delirium and like milling everyone equally, and then you go, okay, who wants their card back with Ghost of Ramirez? I don't know. I'm hesitant to build this one just because like I think people, if I played this in the wild, people would start ripping my head off. Okay, I like one of this artist's songs. I'm trying to like any other song by them. Yeah, this is the song I like, by the way, chat. Sorry, YouTube, who don't get to enjoy the music, but yeah, this is the. I like this song, but it sounds like she has nothing that sounds like this. Like, this is the only song. Some artists will always be a one-song artist for me. I refuse to believe that this artist hasn't made another good song. But, like, there are a few of those. Foo Fighters, Everlong, that's the only song that is they've ever made that's listenable. Yeah, for sure. All music should sound exactly the same, so I like all of it. Let's do the Spellify. Foo Fighters is objectively not a good band. I need to lock this in, chat. Foo Fighters is objectively not good. You think this song's good? Like, there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. This is what we're praising? This shit? Not liking the song is not the same as it being bad. This is not good lyric writing. This is not a good lyric. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Listen, if you love Foo Fighters, that's great, man. I just need you to lock in that you're listening to this. Like, to be clear, I like a Foo Fighters song. I like one Foo Fighters song. They made one good song. Yeah, Everlong is a great Foo Fighters song. Yeah, this is the one I like. Lock in. This is it. The Pretender's kind of a banger. I can be more partial to The Pretender. I still think it's not that good. EVBot, thank you for the Prime. I should make fun of the Foo Fighters more often. I get subs when I do. I like movies. Not every movie I need to watch needs to be a high-end indie. Whatever. Fuck you. Like, listen here, pal. There are so many good movies out there. And yes, I like to enjoy trash, but the trash has got to be funny. It's got to have entertainment value. For me, Foo Fighters is like no entertainment value, like also bad. It's like a genuine like 2 out of 10. Where it's like probably the worst dad rock you could be listening to. There's a lot of very good dad rock and a lot of very funny dad rock, and they fit neither of those boxes because they're too serious to be funny and they're too mid to be good. Once again, all just opinion. Creed is unabashedly bad, but hilarious. Oh my really, wow. You know, they always sing like that with the throat. I'd rank Creed higher in enjoyability than Foo Fighters. They're not better. Foo Fighters are better. Pearl Jam fucks? I like Pearl Jam. Bloodfields, you're the type of motherfucker I hate. I'm just sharing my opinion on the internet, and you're the guy in the corner going like, well, that's just your opinion. Of course it's my fucking opinion! Of course it is! I used to be like that. I used to be like, you mean your opinion, right? It's your opinion. It's already stated, kind of, in the fact that I'm having one. I'm giving you reasons why I don't like something. To play devil's advocate, use the words a lot objectively when stating your opinion. Yeah, motherfucker, I love hyperbole. Sorry, I'm gonna be completely gray man in the corner. I'm neutral. No, I lead a Twitch stream. I need to fucking yell my shit at the top of my lungs and say it really like objectively. It's just the way I talk, man. How much do you love hyperbole? A little bit. Enough. Okay, if you listen to Modest Mouse, I do like Modest Mouse. I don't have opinions. I'm only objectively correct. No, you're right, actually. No. I'm objectively correct that I hate it. You know what it reminds me of? This is what talking on the internet's like. Hang on, Foo Fighters. Shh, quiet, quiet. This is what talking on the internet feels like sometimes. Tony Montana is a criminal! Do not do this! I have one of those go across the screen whenever I give one of my opinions. This is an opinion! This is an opinion! I know Elk says objectively a lot. It's an opinion. Also, it is a little objective that the lyrics are mid. Okay. Create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Oh, how's it feel to beat a dead horse? That's just part of streaming, man. That's just part of streaming. Ew. T-Gak, why'd you type ew in chat? Can I get a... This is your first words? I'm gonna let you explain yourself. We got the T-Gat ew in YouTube chat. I feel like we might have one on the line. So I got a TGAT. Do you mind? I'm gonna let you explain yourself. I want to hear it. What's you? Bro, you mod people for less. I know. I want to hear it because I think this might lead somewhere. Why you? I gotta know. I simply must know. TGAT's still here. I can see it in the participants chat. Yeah, no, TGAT isn't following up, which pisses me off. So TGAT, you know what? I'm gonna permanently ban you. I'm gonna permanently ban you. I would mod him if he was courageous, but I can't have a coward's heart in my moderation team. If you're gonna say you, we gotta explain why. X Tempest Buster, thank you for the $3.30 super chat from YouTube. Get elked. You know what? I think I like YouTube chat a little bit. YouTube chat's bringing it today. Could possibly be about the piss on the floor comment prior. Wait, what? About the piss on the pour comment immediately prior. This was what was typed in YouTube chat. I don't know what this means. I was like, piss on the floor? What are you talking about? This is some stupid Universes Beyond card I'm gonna be so mad about. It's Universes Within? Oh, dear God. It's an instant. Strive. Oh, it's called the Copper Goats! I thought this was a permanent, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I did not see the word instant. YouTube chat's always wilding. It's never chill. Elk's brain shut down. I knew I should have only taken a quarter before stream. Despicable. Tap, sacrifice. Sacrifice? S-A-C-F-R-I. No, it's not sacrifice. Is it sacrifice, chat? I can't read. Sac. R-I-F-I-C-E. Okay. I remember the guy that called you a slur on YouTube. I forgot what he said. Was it 3 characters long and started with an F? Run Quip, thank you for the tier 1. Sacrifice this creature. That makes a lot of sense. Draw a card. Parcel Mirror is something like that. But this isn't Parcel Mirror. Sacrifice this creature, draw a card. Is this like Ilvoy Operative? What is this? Oh! This is the green card. Yavimaya Elder. Holy shit, that's an oldie. Shut up, F Slayer. Why can't I say that on Twitch? I should be allowed to say it. It's not fair. It's legitimately not fair. I should be allowed to say it on Twitch. On this site is piss poor. Pissing on the floor. That's cool. That's awesome because I also can't read. Said I did the same thing, unironically completely separated from the Tumblr post. I think I've lost the ability to read. I was in Walmart with my roommate, and we were like going around like buying shit, and came across like hula hoops in one of the aisles, and we're like, oh my god, we can hula hoop, right? And then we were both like, yeah, we can. And then we started trying to do it. We both forgotten how to hula hoop. We're both old. We've gotten old. I honestly think it's because the hoops are too small. I think the hoops need to be bigger and not like kid sized. But like, I was like, oh my god, I was like having a panicked moment. The fact that I forgot how to hula hoop was like the same impact to me of like forgetting how to read. You're probably just bigger. Well, we don't gotta talk about my weight. We don't gotta call me bigger. His hips too thick. I think it was too light too. Did Trent get infected with his dyslexia? Yeah, I think so. Like, honestly, I remember being able to read. It's gotten bad recently. I think reading is just a muscle. And like the muscles become weak enough for me where it's just not even like I can't read. I can't read or write or speak or form thoughts or opinions. I really can't do much of anything. Anyway, we should probably do some deck reviews, eh? Do we have Matt? Person who didn't give me their name. Genio. That's the person who didn't give me their name. Kaiju / Chameleon. Robert. Locke and Evie. Yes, I'm here. It's just okay, we can go there to Kaiju. Hello, Evie. We can get you next. We have a Niv Mizzet Perun deck, so we're about to get criminal. The deck's game plan is trying to be a spell slinging deck that wins the game with Niv Mizzet Curiosity / Affinity. I've tried a few games with it under my belt. No restrictions, go wild. I have two main issues. First, the deck is too slow for bracket 4, and my opponents are threatening wins on turns 4 or 5, and I'm struggling to reach the similar position by turn 6. And the second issue is that it feels like I'm the only player that runs removal, and this deck mainly wants to use it. Okay. So I would like you to either find a way to supercharge the deck so I can get Niv out faster, or find a way to police the board better. So policing the board is a losing battle. You have 3 opponents. You should probably be turboing with Niv. Daring today, aren't we? You lay off Niv Mizzet combo, Flower Twink. This is a bracket 4 deck through and through. He knows his place. This gamer is like, I want to Curiosity Niv Mizzet. And you know what he's doing? He's playing bracket 4 with the intent to Curiosity Niv Mizzet. And god damn it if that isn't awesome. It's not a unique combo. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. This does not have to be a unique deck. You're allowed to like things that are tried and true and normal. Let's just get all these printings looking very nice as opposed to ugly. Oh, dude, you got vanilla ice cream? Die. That's not unique at all. I got dog shit. No one would ever order this flavor. Is there a budget? I don't think so. Nope, no restrictions, go wild. I do think our mana situation is slightly dire. We do need more, I think, fast mana. Are you not a borderless card enjoyer, Elk? I am completely borderless neutral. I'm not going to lie. I think Fire Inscription does suck ass. It's okay. We can't be Rite of the Dragon Calling. It's so cool. That card I just got is so awesome. Also just unplayable, right? Is Mana Geyser too slow for bracket 4? Maybe. I would say so. Like, Mind Moil's kind of funny. I think it's too slow. We can't be doing Melik, man. I love Melik. But, alas. Okay, we already have a better combo than any lab man shit we could be doing. So I think we cut Enter the Infinite as well. Because Div Curiosity is fine. It is a very decent combo. Holy shit. Invert Polarity's badass. I'm just basically cutting anything that looks like it belongs in a theme deck as opposed to a actually good deck. Nice, I hit all my counter spells and die. What a cool card, but it's horrible here, right? Chain Reaction. Let's just stick to one Blasphemous Act. Especially if we have Mystical. Yeah, we have Mystical, we have Cyclonic Rift, we have Blast Act. Like, I think you're going to get a gamble. You're going to get away fine with only running, like, 2 real board wipes. Vandal Blast is decent. I think we're not interested in controlling their artifacts. We want to be faster than them. Do you have any more advice for building a cube? Doing my first one at the moment. So I would just watch for both my cube videos, and honestly, I have a really hard time thinking of any other piece of advice I would give that I did not put in those videos. Those videos I have like literally poured all of my cube knowledge into. The best piece of advice I can give you is don't give up on your cube. Like, finish it first and then make it better. You're not going to make the perfect cube on your first draft, and deleting the cube just resets you. It's like, never ever delete your cube, even though there's going to be a little demon in your head that tells you. Isn't regular counterspell too slow? It's fine. I think it's okay. I don't hate it. I'm more taking issue with, like, disallow. Maybe no Illusionist Gambit. It's a ping and not a group slug, right? Yeah, it's a ping. You target player. Wouldn't it always be a deck you before winning? So I want you to rewrite that so I can read it. Yeah, it's a ping. Oh, would it always deck you before winning? As in, like, you have curiosity on it. So, ideally, like, even if we've drawn this many cards in a game, like, you still have a lot of damage there. And yeah, people hurt themselves a lot. There's fetches and shit. Like, chances are your opponents will... Yeah, 120 health is more than 99 cards. Your opponents, by the time you're comboing, are not at 120 health. And also, you're chipping them with, like, these little shitty creatures. Which I don't really like the most of them, but I like Gutter Snipe. Maybe no Jin. Oh, here, Ashenil. No. OER's making a lot of assumptions about the fact that we're winning, which we're probably not in most of the game. Like, we want to, like, get eventually to a point where we are winning, like, probably within one turn by comboing off and making the parity not matter. But I think overall this deck's going to be behind in parity. New Pinger Gandalf. I think that card's too slow. I think I'd rather just run like a Lindblum. If I can keep it a $1.50. Lindblum is good. I wish its border wasn't ugly as shit, but alas, here we are. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I do like Thoracle more than Labman. Maybe you just do both, though, right? Maybe Labman is just fine now. Card parodies. Is this some sort of weird new... Oh my god, I can't read! Is that the new Weird Al card? No. Card parody. Funny. Okay, I don't know if I really like Seize the Spoils. Return the Favor seems too expensive. Okay. We already have Redirect Lightning. We already have Deflecting Swat. Let's get Bolt Bend in here before fucking that card we were running. Like, Return the Favor can be good in some decks. I just don't think this is the deck for it. Unexpected Windfall. I was thinking about it. Okay, listen. The destroying planes and towers gags were 100% on one stream only. I do not make a regular habit of talking about blowing up towers. Return the Favor. Okay, yeah, so big score, Unexpected Windfall. Sad I missed that stream. It was pretty funny. I had a good time. No Stink into Stupid. Yeah, we should probably run Stink. I actually type Stink. I need to stop, like, really stop and, like, meditate one day, because I'm literally just, like, thinking about Virtue of Courage. I literally can't stop thinking about it, despite the fact that I don't think it would be the same deck if we put Virtue of Courage in. Like, this would become Storm so fast. Like, you should not put this in your deck, even though it is hilarious. What is Basilisk Color doing here? Dude, equip it to Niv and ping shit? That's funny as fuck. That's a little spice you can keep. Magebane Lizard is fun. Not if you equip Basilisk Color. If you equip Basilisk Color to Magebane Lizard, then you're cooking. Because now it has lifelink. Consider the possibility. Okay, Is It Charm's really bad, isn't it? With the Mizzix's Master, I'm wondering if you just do, like, time stretch. You know what I mean? Just, like, take, like, 5 billion extra turns for 4 mana. Is that something? Because this is just a lot of mana. Making you into turns would not be the worst idea. Okay, bare minimum, we need to put Brainstorm and Brain Surge in this deck. Because this is 4 pings with Niv, which is kind of awesome. And this one's 3 pings with Niv. Like, this is a lightning bolt. Once you add those, Temporal Mastery. Take a little extra turn after this one. Swan Song, Flusterstorm. Yeah, thank you for the list of things. Swang Song. Flusterstorm. I definitely like Flusterstorm more than Negate. Tandem Lookout. Tandem Lookout's a big one that has been missed, yeah. Wizard Staff, Imp Recruiter. Oh, Imperial Recruiter. I was like, what's Imp Recruiter? I think we can do better than Imperial Recruiter in this deck. I'll explain in a sec. Moxen, yeah. Moxen was already on the dome. Simeon Spirit Guide, yeah, Simeon should come in. But I'm thinking like Wizard Cycling. Wizard Cycling is one thing, because Labman's a wizard. This is a scout. It is a human scout. So Spellseeker Micromancer? No, I'm thinking like very little tutors, honestly. We're not tutor chaining, we're comboing. So I'm like Griff of Phantasms. Like, if I'm not flickering my Imperial Recruiter, I'd rather have an uncounterable thing. This gets Labman, this gets Tandem Lookout, this gets Ophidian Eye. This gets Fierce Guardianship, Deflecting Swat. That's fine. Do we want rituals? Yeah, we definitely want the 2 into 3 red mana rituals. But I think we need to start with Momoxes. Mana value equals 0. Add mana P artifact. Imprint. Lotus Petal. Mox Diamond. Mox Jasper should have said tap, add 1 mana of any color. Use this only to cast dragon spells. If you control a dragon, instead add 1 mana of any color or something like that. Or it just has 2 activated abilities. This motherfucker should have been able to be used to cast dragons before they come down. It shouldn't only work after a dragon's in play. That makes no damn sense. Sorry. Anyway, off my soapbox. Why are we tutoring Lab Mana if we're drawing out our deck when we combo? Okay, fair. Secondarily, Drift of Phantasm still gets our combo piece with Ophidian Eye or Tandem Lookout, so... Yeah, we could run Ristic. Because we are bracket 4. Ideally, we have more mana. Breach is really good. We could do LED Breach Wheel. And we're in blue too, so you get Brain Freeze. And Wheel of Fortune. Can I ask about an idea I have for a deck? No. I hate you. No, go ahead. Yeah, of course. Fucking ask. Now you're cooking with beer. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Archmage Emeritus? Nah. I'm thinking muddle the mixture. Smuddle the mixture. Muddle the mixture. Here we go. No, not muddle. The ever-changing. Muddle the mixture. The good card. Oop, there we go. You can 2-mana turn this into Underworld Breach. Or 3-mana turn this into Underworld Breach, or 2-mana discount or something. If we're on Curiosities, we could just add Vivi too. I think Vivi is boring, so I'm not going to add Vivi. I think Vivi takes all the beauty away from Niv Mizzet in all of his glory. Vivi alone makes this deck not real, and I would rather that not be the case. Running just counterspell but no mana drain feels wrong. Yeah, you're probably right. Good morning, Mr. Deer. Hello. How are you setting that up? You don't have blue or black for Arcane of Doubt shit. What are we talking about? How are you setting that up? Oh, what do you think about a deck with Squirrel Girl and Krenko making Squirrels Goblins? About a deck with Squirrel Girl and Krenko. I don't know how to feel about that. I think that sounds worse than just a Squirrel Girl deck and worse than just a Krenko deck. What is it about squirrels and goblins that you even want to combine? Is Thousand Year Storm just a way to make everyone roll their eyes here? What do you mean roll their eyes? If someone played a 1,000 Year Storm in bracket 4, I would fucking come. That would be awesome. I would fucking jump out of my chair, bro. If someone fucking cast a 1,000 Year Storm in like bracket 4 CDH. That would be the most badass thing ever. Varen, I don't think we should be putting win more cards in our deck that is going to get its ankles twisted. Oh, bracket 4 noted. Dog, look at the screen. There are 12 game changer icons staring back. Lock in. Do you think the Roller Crusher ride would be good here? No, you need Delirium for that thing, right? It's no shot. And that just what it adds 2 to the damage. Okay, anyway, we got 2 more slots to fill up here. I'm wondering if, like, Desperate Ritual is correct. And I think the answer is it just has to be, right? Not Desperate? Can I ask why not Desperate? Because I'm going to add the other one, too. Pyretic. I think making 3 red, and we have 3 red, is just no-brainer. Is Simian Spirit Guide? It's already in. Simian Spirit Guide, already there. I think we cut a mountain and add a Pinnacle Monk. Dizzy Spell? No, I'm on Drift of Phantasms, I think. Arcane Signet and Rite of Flame. We're not running Arcane Signet? That's crazy. I honestly just assumed it was there. Because you had Felwar Stone, Izzet Signet, Talisman of Curiosity, but it's just not there. That's crazy. Rite of Flame. Yeah, Rite of Flame probably makes sense. Winds of Change, eh. It doesn't discard the cards, which makes it a lot worse. One to two is just better than 2 to 3 IMO. I think I disagree. In a world where we have drawn mostly like islands, which is possible in this deck with the Synchronous Super 2, like if we just drawn enough islands and we have like 5 islands, 1 mountain, making 3 red is better than making 2 red. And it's still the same amount of acceleration, right? You're still getting up 1 mana. These have the abilities to be cost reduced. And then also, like we have Ral here. These have the abilities to be cost reduced, which makes them better in the situation where we have a Ral on board. And it also makes us better when we have less blue sources or more blue sources than red sources. Sorry, I'm really trying to lock in. PIF isn't needed when we have Mizzix. Dog, I'm really trying to understand what PIF is. I'm normally up to date on the acronyms. PIF. Past in Flames. Are we running Past in Flames? I don't see it. Someone suggested it. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, we don't have enough rituals for Past in Flames, I think. Cascade Bluffs. We don't have Cascade Bluffs. We have Ferris Lake, but not Cascade Bluffs. Oh my god. I need to just stop assuming things about your deck. Because I was like, Felwar Stone, you must already have Arcane Signet. Cascade Bluffs, you must already, or like, Ferris Lake, you must already have Cascade Bluffs. Yeah, this is crazy. We needed to diagnose this. High Tide, maybe if you need more blue ramp. No. Yeah, let me put High Tide in my 9 island deck. Get real. No shot. No shot. Okay, we do have Scalding Tarn already. Some people are iffy about off-color basics fetches, and I think you can get away with not running them. Hex Message. Hex Magic is fine. But I think I want Mana Confluence, City of Brass. Yeah, this is about it, I think. You can add Fiery Islet. Blood Moon / Harbinger. We can't do that. There's no shot, but it would be funny as fuck. Loot too slow? 100%. Yes. Resonating loot is really too slow. It doesn't help us cast our 6-mana commander that we need to win the game. I don't know if we factored that one into the calculations. Resonating loot is good for bracket too. Resonating loot is okay in 3. We need to not slander that hard. Stop your combo. Draw a bunch of cards. Next turn. Whenever I play Rhystic Study, which I do not do frequently in playtests like this, I just click draw an indeterminate amount of times. I just don't even think about it. I just I want 4 more cards right now. I have Rhystic. That's reasonable. All right, let's wheel. I like putting Brain Freeze in my graveyard. Or we can Windfall. Windfall's probably better, eh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Draw 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Temporal Mastery. You sound like you just got with drugs in your pocket. Mango Scumpus. Yeah, true. I guess. If only this was Muddle, my good transmute spell. Terrible. I hit someone's loot the turn it came down and they got salty and called it MLD. Dude, you need to kill that guy. You need to kill them. Sorry, I just saw that message. Yeah, you need to just kill that dude. If I owned a game store and I heard someone do that, I would ban them from it. That is insane. You can't say that. Dude, I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play fucking Mirari's Wake in my big Selesnya deck, and it's gonna cascade into a billion mana. I'm gonna cast like 1,000 cards in a turn, and if you blow it up, I'm gonna say that you blew up like basically half of my lands. You made my lands half as effective. That's MLD. That's insane. I would not trust Elk to run a game store. I would be better than all of you at running a game store. No questions asked. I would fucking mog all of you. You countered my high tide? That's MLD. Oh, that's so cool. Wait. I need to build a high tide deck just so I can say that. Tectonic Split. If someone blew up a Tectonic Split, I would be like, dude, like, and they're like, that's MLD, bro. Half my lands are gone now, and none of my lands have for triple. And I'm like, I don't know what to say to that guy other than you just shot your leg off. And then when I didn't, like, and when I kept killing you because you're my enemy, you're like, dude, can't you see you already have it really tough over here? The fuck do you want from me? Tectonic Split's the Avatar card, right? I'm not losing my mind. Anyway.
Mountain. Mighty Flame. Harmonic Prodigy.
Nothing. Drift Transmute. What do we get with this object again? Ophidian Eye? Dog, I'm getting Heuristic Study. I'm going to keep it $1.50 with everyone. Desperate Ritual. Commander. Look, you just get to do whatever you want. No one has counter magic or anything. No one will ever do anything to you. Okay, this feels very expensive. Yeah, Talrand needs to go. Honestly, Gearston Star, Little Winmore. I love him to death. I think he sucks. He also anti-synergies with Ral. Wait, hang on $1. Wait a moment. Ral Monsoon Mage pings you for 1, dog. Gearston Starn's lightning bolting you. He's bolting you, man. Ooh. Or Respite, no Bergie. Yeah, Bergie could probably come in. I don't know. I don't want to move this too close to Storm. I think I want to keep the combo angles and like is it control stacks angle. So if anything, like maybe we don't run Stormkill or Orobrask. He said as he already added Storm with Breach. That's a combo. LED Breach and Brain Freeze, this is a combo. I do not think of this as Storm. Breach loops are loops. Those are combo loops. They are not a Storm. You know what I mean? It's technically Storm. Yeah, in the same way Bruvac, Maddening, and Cacophony's technically Mill. It's like, it's not. It's just a combo. I think I like the idea of Dizzy Spell. And also, it's really funny that you get to go, look, it's my Transmute deck. I got Dizzy Spell, Muddle, and Drift of Phantasms. Ristic Fish. Remora's already in here. Desolation of Smog. Let's read this card. Is this the one that just makes 1 billion treasures? No. Dog, I don't think it's that bad. You just ruin the Tymna player's life and then you cast your commander? That seems funny. Remora isn't a game changer? Yeah, it just doesn't really actually do that much at lower brackets, and you have to pay for it. It's a lot. Yeah, no, I'm not arguing. I'm like, yeah, I put it in, dude. Like, this blows up the Tymna player, and then you cast your commander? Yeah, cool, dude. I'm in. You don't gotta sell me on that. 3-mana ritual from Hall-Time that you can spend for creatures or enchantments. Oh, yeah, the shit one. I don't know. Dragon's Desire's the new Dockside. I'm about to read this card. Is this the 4-mana one? Wow. I mean, this is better than Mana Geyser at bracket 4. Like, I would... If we wanted a deck that needed Mana Geyser... This would be what I ran instead at bracket 4 and up. Like, this will go mana positive in the same way that Mana Geyser will. Mana Geyser is just like, there's going to be more artifacts in play than lands. It's not Dockside, guys. Okay, let's make sure I'm being clear here. This is, if Dockside was like an MLB player, this is a fetus. Like, this is not even remotely close. But, like, if we're looking like Mana Geyser, what a comparison. I bet you were expecting me to say Little League player. No, dog. We are lower. MLB superstar fucking Shohei Ohtani type character. Fetus. This is a fetus compared to that, right? It's not even real yet. It's not even a thing. It can't do anything. Now, if we're comparing this to Mana Geyser in bracket 4, that's where I feel like the comparison might be a little bit more close. It's just when you look at it next to Dockside, it's like, whoa, bud, it's bad. It's not a good look. That thing is a goblin. That thing is a pirate. That thing synergizes with bounce synergies. That thing makes mana of any color, and it can be played as easy as early as turn 2. There's a list of grievances with the Dockside that Mana Geyser and Dragon's Desire do not have. Okay. Ooh, 2 more slots. I weirdly missed Dockside for some reason. Dockside, it was a card that... how to explain it? When it was used in interesting ways, the card was very interesting. The problem is the interesting ways to use that card are very few and far between. There are worlds where Fair Dockside gets cast and it's badass. There are also worlds where Dockside exists and it sucks. Where little draw dudes like Juan. I think Juan Shitong maybe should come in. It's probably the one that's $33. Okay, and then Juan in, and then we can also do the Fairy Mastermind. Just keep your hand stocked up and counter all their shit and then win. Recommend Dragonologist. Yo, actually, you're cooking so hard. That's insane. 3 mana cantrips. Also, untapped dragons have hexproof. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Let's get Molten Psyche out of here, I think. Actually, Molten Psyche is kind of fun. It's also just a second wheel. Okay, maybe no Temporal Mastery. Sorry, my love. Nope. Yep. Turn 1 tap land. Exactly how I like my bracket 4 games. Matt Wolfie 95, thank you so much for the prime. City of Brass, Mystic Remora, pass. Drift. For Ophidian Eye. Pass. Brainstorm. Ooh, mama. Humana, humana. Okay, there we go. So we got blue, 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 red, 1, float of colorless. Ooh. Hang on. Because I need to use Jessica's Will to make the red mana I need. And honestly, you could just slam and pray, but I think that's wrong. I think what you do is you hold up Deflecting Swat, Fierce Guardianship, Bolt Bend, and you pass your goddamn turn. And you get into a little fight, and you draw a billion cards. This is insane once it resolves. What the fuck? You never, like, every time you have a stack battle, you draw 50 cards? That's crazy. I never even thought about this as just like a fair idiot. Like, this is still, like, we're in bracket 4 here. That turn where you're able to triple protect Niv is also, like, insane. This would have drawn you a game-winning amount of cards, even if your commander did get blown up in the end. Is Wizard Staff in the deck or worth it? No. I don't think Wizard Staff is worth it. What is the equip of that thing? 1. So, we already run Harmonic. And it's really arguable if Harmonic's even worth playing. It's really questionable if this is even worth playing. It's probably fine. I think having to pay 1 mana to get the Harmonic Prodigy on 1 wizard sucks. Harmonic win more like Veyron. Yeah, but at least Harmonic's 2 mana, right? Veyron's a 3 mana idiot. That's like impossible to play. Yeah, that's fair. I still think it's okay. It could probably be something better though, right? Could you imagine how much money this card would be if it was a wizard instead of a monk? This would be an $8 card, right? Are we not on Vivi? You don't even mention his fucking name. Vivi doesn't exist in this world. This is a safe place for Niv players. Hang on, guys. I found a swap for Vivi right here. Like, no way. We can't do it. Isn't it always good to have a backup, though? No. Not when the backup becomes the main plan. Vivi's not a backup. That is your plan A. Backup for the entire 99 cards. Another mana value 2 rock. I'm not opposed to it. Can I be honest? Sure. I'd really like it if you just came out and were honest instead of leading up. Oh, can I be honest? Chat room, if you may. We would have played this on turn 1. Boop, boop. Power Stone. I've never seen a Pinnacle Monk cast. I have. I have. Intriguing. Hold up Pongify and Drift for Ophidian. Boop. 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 3 red, please. 3 red, please. Honestly, wait. This gets 3 red. Let's just cast the commander. Boop. Can't be countered. Lol. Deflecting swat your kill spell away. Yay! Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ophidian Eye. Negate your counter spell. Pongify your idiot. Draw a billion cards. You countered it. Okay, fine. Ophidian Eye? Whoa, I wonder if that's part of some cycle I never knew about. Well, actually, if you watch my newest video on 3-3 Elk, you can learn about the cycle that Ophidian Eye is in. And how the rest of them are really bad, except for like 1. I mean, this is feeling pretty good, right, chat room? We're good. We cast our commander, we draw 12 cards even if we can't combo. That seems pretty good. Maybe no top. So no head. No top. It's a sense funny. What can we run in place of top? Oh my goodness. I've accidentally added a bookmark. I don't like your deck that much. Pagetron? How do you pronounce her name? Thank you for the prime. Page turn, I see. Okay, so we need one more card in here. I'm desperately trying to think. Felia is broken. Yeah, Felia is stupid, man. There's plenty of rares in Modern Horizons 3 that sucked, man. Do you ever go with the cheeky big score? Just one big score. This ramps you up from 4 to 6, and then you would play your land, that's 7. And then you go Niv Mizzet, Curiosity, and then you pass. Is that anything at all? Finally built my Selesnya creature slot deck. Good. Seance board could be something. I don't think I like that card. If I can be honest. I just don't think I like it. Like, when does it grow? Instant sorcery demon spirit spells. Only if creatures died. Yeah, this seems so slow. I think this is good. I'm having trouble thinking of other things to add to this besides maybe... Like, I wouldn't... you can't add Ancient Tomb. You can't add Ancient Tomb to this deck. Your commander's fucking color. Like, this is not an Ancient Tomb list. Is that Red Rock from SOS? Oh, the stupid fucking tablet iPad baby card. Yeah, no, Tablet of Discovery would be fine. Yeah, guys, I love that you're typing it in chat like I don't run it in Cormella. Like, that thing's a house in Cormella. Turn 3, Tablet. Turn 4, Cormella, hold up a mana. Turn 5, like, you know, you go use one of these idiots. And then turn 6, like turn 5, World's Your Oyster, right? Yeah, no, thank you for getting a deck review. Chameleonistic Kaiju. Moving on. There is... Where is it? Who else do we have in chat? We had someone else in chat that was ready to go. Do we have Matt, Genio, Robert, Locke, or EV? Locke is here. 10-4. Astral Dragon with the Master formed anew. Whoops, let's duplicate this list. And let's read the blurb. The deck's game plan is to tutor and cheat out Astral Dragon and exile it with my commander. Okay. Then use Astral Dragon's effects to copy bobbleheads or other permanents, making a ton of dragons go wide and win. I saw this deck floating around Moxfield, so I don't take credit for it, but got the idea for looking for secret commanders after your deck helped me so... Or after your last deck reveal helped me so much. Please include all cards. My max budget is around $250 at most, but I'd like to stay around $180 if I can. The original idea ended up being expensive. Okay. We can look through this list and see how it flows, because the deck feels clunky and unresponsive. I imagine we already have the swag off the line. Like, we got, like, insane shit already, right? We have bobbleheads. We have things that if you have multiple, like, objects of it. Portal Sanctuary seems a little bad. And by a little bad, I mean, like, I would much rather just be running Crystal Shard? What is it called? Yeah. 3 mana, you can return any creature to its owner's hand unless its controller pays 1. So now people are scared of tapping out because you can bounce their creatures, and you can still bounce the Master. For some reason, I can't type in Twitch chat except for emojis. What happened? Is everything okay, guys? Crystal Shard the goat. Are we emote only mode? What happened? No, no one's. What? Everyone's just trolling me. Everyone's just trolling me. Everyone's typing just fine. So I'm not really worried about what's cool about this deck, because a lot of shit in this deck is going to be cool. We're doing Astral Dragon idiot stuff. 40 lands plus Troll is a lot. Troll is a land. That is awesome. I don't think I'm cutting one with the stars. Imprisoned. More ETB creatures to abuse with the master. Yeah, we could do like Ravenous Chupacabra stuff. That is definitely a line. I think we might be running too many peels from realities. I like Runaway Together. I like This Town Ain't Big Enough. And I don't know if I like that one in particular. It seems a little too slow. Esper's to Magicite is fine. Factor Fiction seems slow. Do we have too much ramp? I'm struggling to figure that out. I don't think so. Voidwalker? Maybe, maybe. Okay. These are all fine. I like the Court of Vantress backup plan for everything. Recommending Heck Dies again. I want the focus to be copying Astral Dragon. I think doing Heck Dies bullshit seems a little counter to what this deck actually wants to do. Metamorphosis Fanatic. Maybe if we put in Brainstorm and stuff, but honestly, it seems like the main complaint was about the interaction. So, like, let's get Bitter Triumph, right? Like, what blows you out typically? You can go Perplex. Oh, it's already in. Do we have Toxic Deluge already too? Nope. Toxic Deluge. I know that's kind of a boring inclusion, but honestly, if you have Perplex in your deck, this is the best board wipe. It's already the best board wipe. But the fact that this is also 3 mana value is nuts. And there are some games where I will pay 6 mana for a Toxic Deluge by perplexing for it. Azog. It seems a little rough, because if I want to blow up your 12/12, you still have a 12/12. I never ran a Secret Commander deck, so I'm welcoming all advice. Yeah. I once again, you mentioned specifically that the interaction seemed a little weak. The ramp was something I was struggling with. I'm not even sure if I needed it. Yeah, we could remove the ramp, I think. I think the bobblehead's already a lot of ramp. Like, I just don't know what we're going into on 4. Bender's water skin just kind of feels like it's here. Although, like, having 15 Bender water skin in play would be pretty fun. Disruptor Flute seems a bit random. It's awesome. There's no other word for it. It's awesome. It is a fucking insane piece of cardboard. There's nothing random about a Disruptor Flute. Do you ever go like, that's a random, like, murder. Not murder, you know what I mean? Like a good spell. Deadly Rollick. No, Flute is great. Flute's awesome. Do we put Psychic Frog in here? Absolutely. Psychic Frog comes in. I cut a land because I wanted to add waterlogged teachings. I don't know if I really like Esper's to Magicite. It's fine. Is this a Shadow of the Second Sun deck? I think so. Esper gives you more astral targets. I am very much not worried about the astral targets in this deck. I am the opposite of worried about having something to target with Astral Dragon. My worry is my plan doesn't work. Then what? Then I'm happy to have Shadow of the Second Sun plus Court of Ventress, and these are also both Astral Dragon targets. I'm keeping the funny stuff. I've kept one with the stars, all right? We can get a little funny with it. You could do something like... Because there's gotta be some stupid fucking enchantment that enters and blows up a player. I don't want an aura. So I guess we reach for Popper and do some blade shit. Oh my god, what am I typing? The demon took over me for a second. Tithing Blade. Max speed. I forgot what this one's called, but this one too. There's one in the Hobbit. I think 3 mana is too much to pay for an edict. Where is it? It's the enchantment. Momentum Breaker, thank you. Yes, Momentum Breaker. Vintage All-Star. Nowhere to run. I think -3/-3 for 2 is just a little lackluster, right? You know, it'd be great for you as evacuation. Okay, all creatures just back to the hand. Get back in there, man. Up and out. Oubliette 2? Ah, that'd be so gross. Yeah, Oubliette is insane. That is criminal. And you can perplex for it. Yucky. All right. What else do we want to be copying and then also is interactive in some way? Dubious Delicacy. What does this card say? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is really funny to me. I'm gonna keep it real with everyone. This one is funny as fuck. You can tutor this off of waterlog teachings. It enters and kills something. And then when you have like a billion of them, you can start sacrificing them to drain your opponent. That's so funny. Tempting apple. Yo, Ariet's temple apple. Tempting apple. Ooh, come here. This is another drain food that can drain opponents and then also steals. It's legendary. It's legendary. You right. You can't copy it. Womp womp. Does this deck want any blink effects to get extra astral dragon triggers? Probably not more than Saw in half. It's legendary? Yeah, dog, it's Ariet's. Ariet's tempting apple. Think she made more than one of those things? Duplicate is definitely not good enough. 6 mana is way too expensive, I think. Yeah, we can do Grim Servant. That makes sense to me. Tutor either of your best 1-drops, even if you don't have any other devotion to black. Keep. Draw. Swamp. Lorien. Get. Undercity Sewers. Four, 5. I think you just wait. Flash this out, kill your thing. Command tower 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When Astral Dragon enters, create 2 tokens that are copy of target non-creature permanent. Boop boop. Next turn. Island 1, 2. The master. Boop. Take over this creature. Oh my goodness, this enters. Kill your things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Court of Vantress. 1, 2, 3. Toxic Deluge X is like 3, so 1 less than the dragon, and then everything explodes. Draw a card off Monarchy. Next turn. Another dubious delicacy for the court. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Grim Servant. Our Devotion to Black is a billion. Crystal Shard. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh, we don't have enough mana to bounce and replay it, but X3 also kills all your duplicates since they're 3/3 dragons. Oh, I forgot about that part. That is a little sad. Toxic Illusion is still good. That is really sad though. Baral's. Yeah, that's good. Crux of Fate then. Honestly, not that bad of an idea. Crux of Fate is pretty cool. Let's put it in. Or Scavenger Regent. Yeah, I think Crux is better. Scav Regent's definitely not bad though. I think Cavern Harpy's a little weird. I know you can bounce the Master repeatedly, but we're only ever exiling Astral Dragon, it feels like. This is keepable. Give me my swamp. Hey, dude, that's an annoying commander over there. I'm going to name it. Miss her land drop die? Bummer. Step through. This is where step through Furumaro Mystic. Think about it. Think about it, chat. If you had Umara Wizard there, you would hit your land drop. I think the correct answer is actually just don't keep a 2-lander. Oh, this hand reeks. Well, at least we have something of a plan. Okay, thank God. Ramp for it. One, two, three, four, five. So we make 5. Oh, sorry, we need one more mana. 5 white soldiers. Consult. One. How many lands do we have? 1 billion. 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Muddle. Grim Servant. But we could get the luck bubblehead. That sounds funny. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our devotion to black is 1. Okay. This is a touch clunky, but this is definitely cool. Really enjoying the Umara Wizard arc. To be clear, I think it's really bad, but it's funny. Yeah, that hand was bad, but it still worked out, which is kind of interesting. Trenza Lore Clock Tower. This is cool. Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if I'd keep this. This is too many land. This is also too many land. This is okay. Dower Port Mage. 1, 2, 3. Stock up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dog, we have so much land. It's so tough because you have to discard the Astral Dragon. All right, we become the Monarch. How do we get the dragon on the field? So the joke is that you reanimate it. So we're reanimating. And then after reanimating, you can master it to then like repeatedly cast it. Then it's our commander. So we got all these looters and junk, which I've not seen one of yet. Okay, here's one in a one lander. Okay, this is insane. I think it is very possible that we just got like fucked on our draws like a ton of games in a row. And that isn't really necessarily the deck's fault. Anyway, swing with Psychic Frog. Draw. I think it's just metal for a 2-drop that we like. Probably flow state. I kind of want something in play I want to copy before I go about. Oh, I guess actually what you do is you unmark Grave, Astral Dragon, Blue Black, Animate Dead, Astral Dragon, make 2 copies that are of, like, does this work? This doesn't work, right? I guess you just choose 2 lands. It works, but their aura's attached to nothing. Aura's attached to nothing, go away. And they can't attach to anything because they're creatures. When auras enter, they find something to attach to before state-based actions are attached. But they're fucking creatures. They can't attach to anything. They're creatures. Oh wait, yeah, I'm dumb. You're right. Okay, great. Anyway, 2 underground rivers for me. Bilbo Luckwearer is another looter. That could work. All right, float state. Momentum Breaker. Swamp because we have instant sorcerer in our graveyard. First love is so sweet, the rest is sugar free. Okay, you sacrifice a creature. Also, you sacrifice 2 more creatures. Swing my Psychic Frog at you, draw a card. Tears and the pimples on your face. Like, this game feels awesome. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grim Servant, Devotion to Black is 1 billion. We're going to go and grab Crystal Shard. Swing, draw. Next turn, and now we get to have fun. Yo. I didn't know you can copy lands or the auras. Awesome. You cannot copy auras. Do not copy auras. If you copy auras, they will enter as creatures. They will be unable to attach to anything because they are creatures. And then they will die due to state-based actions because they are auras without a target to be attached to. So do not listen to chat lock from earlier. That was a mistake. You can choose lands, though, because it's any non-creature, right? It's not non-creature, non-land permanent. It's just non-creature. So you can do lands. Oh, can we afford Displacer Kitten? Displacer Kitten would be awesome. It's also $1 billion. And I don't think it should be that much money. What happens if it copy Merit Lage then? Dark Depths, you will get multiple... Here's what will happen. So Dark Depths is a very misunderstood card. So Dark Depths enters with 10 ice counters. You only get the Merit Lage token if it doesn't have 10 ice counters on the Dark Depths. So how you normally go about doing this is you do Thespian Stage. So Thespian Stage would work because it enters and then you copy it and then you Legend Rule the first one and now you have a Dark Depths with 0 counters on it that gets sacrificed, gets turned into Merit Lage. Now, what happens if you Astral Dragon a Dark Depths is they enter. Uh-oh, we notice an issue here. Since they are entering the battlefield, they will have ice counters on it. You Legend Rule these two. You still have a Dark Depths with 10 ice counters on it, no matter which two you Legend Rule. This is also why Vesuva doesn't work with Dark Depths. People put Vesuva with Dark Depths all the time, and they don't realize that Vesuva copying Dark Depths, Vesuva enters as a copy of the Dark Depths, which means it enters with the ice counters on it. And then you have to Legend Rule one. Also, but like something like, for instance, Shifting Woodland would work, right? Shifting Woodland would work. Mirage Mirror would work. Right, so Mirage Mirror you can pay 2 and have this become a copy of something. Shifting Woodland, you can copy it because these two are entering not being Dark Depths. So they don't enter with ice counters. Huzzah. Mirage Mirror enters. Yes, Mirage Mirror enters, but then you pay 2. May I suggest Wizard Staff? For what? Is there a list of decks that Elk reviews before somewhere with maybe timestamps so it's easier to give feedback on given decks? How do you mean diforation? Sorry, your name is hard to pronounce. Diforation. There we go. We got it. Anyway, that's my Dark Depths rant over. So I do think we have a litany of 3 drops, maybe. So maybe we go no Obsessive Stitcher. And then just another way to flicker self-bounce, kind of. Like, I'm thinking just Thassa Deep Dwelling, honest to God. Just like flicker your shit, man. And it's indestructible, so it's really hard to deal with. Here, let's Scheming Symmetry together. Final Parting. That was a cool thing you Final Parting for. I'm gonna oubliette it. Cool board, dude. I'm gonna... Actually, I'll just Urtai Resurrected a spell. Okay, and we miss our 5th land drop, which sucks. But luckily we have a backup plan here. You master Urtai. And then you, like, Momentum Breaker someone. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. So Stitch Together is feeling awful right now. Like, that should probably be like Necromancy. Because necromancy can get perplexed for. I can't believe this is $18. I remember when this is like $4 after it got reprinted. And then I think instead of confounding riddle, confiscate and bother. What's your new favorite design for mystery booster commander? Oh, I like the paper printing of the arena only card. Yeah, but bother. I just like the discard on this better. The angel, yeah, I think the angel's my favorite. I do like just having 5-color angel slot now. Coolest design though, because she's not the coolest design. It's probably the Selesnya lady that gives everything demonstrate. Yeah, I agree. Necromancy should be like $4 or $5. Okay. I think this is about good to go. I'm struggling to think of other ways to make this better. Because Flash is not legal in the format. I mean, I guess maybe we can talk about these fucking lands, man. Elda, Conjurer of Spectacles, a Heir Apparent merchant. For me, what I like about her the most is that she fucking copies hate bears. I get an annoying hate bear, you get the annoying hate bear, I get the annoying hate bear again. Dude, there's like 3 Rug of Smotherings in play now. Are we fucking kidding? That's hilarious. I'd be very grateful for help with the lands. So long as you people cannot type ID equals to T land sort USD and Scryfall, I have a job. Sure. Chthonian Nightmare can sack Astral Dragon tokens to reanimate them. Oh my god, you're so right. Yeah, this is a Chthonian deck. I didn't even think about that. Chthonian Nightmare and... Okay, and then we need to make a cut. Honestly, probably just a looter, like your Ghostly Pilfer, like one of the worst ones. Apprentice Necromancer is also pretty slow, actually. We can probably just do a different looter, like Bilbo. Like someone mentioned Bilbo. I think Bilbo Lookware is kind of fun. Because you can give someone your shitty rock that you don't even need to copy this game and just yoink their cool object. I wish Ekthi was Boros. Honestly, I like that the Living Weapon Lady is mono white. That's way more interesting. Also, don't we already have like a Living Weapon moron? Yeah, we have yeah, here, play this. This shit is stupid. We have Boros for 4 Mirrodin too, right? Yeah, but like... Yeah, this is dumb. This commander is stupid. This is the Living Weapon commander you want. Actually, wait, Orzhov equipment? Dude, there's like an ancient thought about Orzhov equipment I have. And it's Oni Blade, whatever it's called. Blade of the Oni. So you have Blade of the Oni. Stay with me, chat. Listen up. So you have Blade. You have Pure Steel Paladin. You have Teysa. And the joke is Blade and is a black demon in addition to its other colors and types. So you equip the blade to creatures to turn them black, and then you get Teysa triggers. This shit sucks. It is so funny though. Because the spirits she makes are white, but if you turn the spirits black with a sack outlet, this is infinite sacrifices. This shit reeks, dog. It is so bad. But that is a really funny combo line for Orzhov equipment. Anyway, we should probably review some more decks, eh? Do we have EV? We did lock. Robert, Genio, or Matt? EV is here. Yes, we can do EV. Yes, thank you, Locke, for getting a deck review. Fire Lord Zuko. Jesus is the most blinged out deck I've ever laid my eyes upon. So here's what we're going to do. Now I can read your cards. For the most part. Hang on. Ragavan still needs a little fixing here. We'll get around to the rest of them. Okay. Boost the board using Zuko's Cast from Exile trigger. Swing out cast instants in the combat step with firebending mana. And win with combat/commander damage. No other card restrictions. I feel like the floor is too low, especially when compared to the ceiling. Card advantage/density of engine pieces to get things to exile. Play cast is the issue. Yeah, we can work on this. Love Captain Liara Porter. Mysterious Stranger feels a little weird, although it's definitely alright. I think just casting one thing off of one object is not enough value. I do like the cast from exile angle with this guy, because I normally see him as Flicker, I feel like. I think Kate sits maybe a little too slow. Scarlet's insane, though. Firebending 5 until end of turn. Black Market Connections just being here is a little weird. I like Black Market Connections when it's a 3-mana rock that ramps us into a 5-mana commander or 5-mana plays. Neither of which your deck has. Faded Firepower. It's fine. It's cool. It works with Earth Firebending. If I'm going to be honest, Passionate Archaeologist seems to be the odd one out. We're not even running Keeper of Secrets. I think this deck would be happier as a curve out kind of plan and not a ramp one. Because we care about the board. These do not care about the board. These care about ramping into something big, which we don't have. So I think like Mother of Runes, like running creatures, right? Playing a creature on 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, you know, whatever. Should be your goal. I think land tax is still fine, honestly. Like, I don't like this as protection. I think our protection should be cheap and ideally just like permanent base, so we can play protection and then play our threats and then use the protection if we need to. Big score, unexpected windfall when we're an impulse draw deck. Like what? I don't know what we're doing there. I guess it lets you bank fire bending mana. That's kind of cute. That's not that good though. Okay. Mother of Runes. It's so boring, but if you're a Mardu combat deck, you need Mob. You just need it. There's no excuse. We could run Giver. Inti is already in. Very good. Party Thrash is already in. I have Skrelv as well. I think Skrelv is easily the worst one. I don't think I'm going to put Starfield Shepherd in this deck. I think Detective's Phoenix is on the menu, though. And then one more land, maybe in the form of Lair of the Hobgoblin. What is it called? Den of the Bugbear. Aha. Silly, silly me. Yeah, I think Den of the Bugbear works here. Okay, and then we're going to go with... I like Skrelv for Mox Amber purposes. Sure, it's just not that kind of deck. Selfless Spirit. I don't think Boromir fits. Do we run the new guy that gives everything Ward 1 if you have an Enduring Story? I don't know. That's a good question, though. Like, maybe you consider Thor in Orc and Shield. He's fine. I want to find more instants that exile. Commune with Lava's already in. That's very good. Endblaze Epiphany honestly seems fine. For each player, including you. And then those exile that enters from exile, which will buff your board, and its removal. That's funny. Virtue. I don't think Virtue fits, sadly. You considering boards over 100? Cool. I don't gotta look at considering to use Scryfall. You know what I mean? Let's look at what you have considering. Okay, Rose should have been in yesterday. Rose is stupid. This should never be in a considering folder. If you're considering Rose for a deck, she should already be in it. Urbrask is cute. Holy shit, we're a Dance with Calamity deck. Is Avatar's Wrath in here? I think Avatar's Wrath fucks with our own board too hard. I'd rather be running like Winds of Abandon. Mizia Mortars. Yeah, let's run Urbrask. Urbrask is funny. Party Thrasher where? Dog, open your eyes and see the world, man. It's right here. Oh, streamer, you forgot about this card that's in the deck. Not so fast, pal. I know ball. We don't run Rocco's Theater. Well, that's just a horrible disappointment. I will keep adding Surveil lands to the masses decks. Okay, I'm gonna cut land tax now. Rockus. I will keep adding Surveil lands until I'm blue in the face. Oh no. Now we don't have we need the parlor. Don't we want to be a curve deck? Our surveils. Listen, I need you to listen to me. Look, we don't have a 1-drop. We have a fetch land. Do the math. Surveils are insane. You would think, oh, tap land. That's bad. Actually, wait, we can do a Norin here. Sure, we can go Norin now. There. It just gives our fetch lands more flexibility. Making our fetch lands that much better is insane. Let's do scrub land. All I'm saying is Boros Energy in Modern. Very aggressive low curve deck. Runs like 2-3 surveils. And I'll just leave it at that, you know? Bop, 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 bop. Well, this one wouldn't get the counters, but you know what I mean. The Wombo Chombo. Anyway, say goodbye to your board. Whee! Say goodbye to the rest of your board. Holy fuck. Power? I thought it was equal to number of counters on him. Holy shit, let's opera love song. Deadly Rollick your thing. Get another counters across my board. Ah, it comes back. More counters. Holy fuck. Chill, chill. Phase out your board. Swing. Oh, okay. I want more lands. What is the intended power level for the deck? This is a 3, like a 3 period, you know what I mean? Yeah, surveils are a lot of money, so I don't blame people for not adding them for budget reasons. But what I hate is when people are like, no budget, here's my deck, and then they're like 20 basics of each type and then 1 command tower. Like, ew. Do we want Hex Magic? No. 39 lands isn't enough with a 3-mana commander. But then it's a 5-mana commander. I want to hit my land drop every turn. How do you hit your land drop every turn? You run more land. Like, if you go here, it gives you a rough estimate. We have a 50-50 shot of hitting our 5th land drop. Drawing cards. Yeah, yeah. More lands and drawing cards go hand in hand. I think Firebend Ascension's too low. Does the deck realistically use the Firebending mana consistently? I mean, you literally just watched us, like, Plague Wind on turn 4. So, yeah. Let's do Professional Facebreaker. It's already in. Okay. You could do Grim Hireling. If we run Electro, we can hold the mana. True. I don't know if that's good enough, but it is true. We have Ozai to hold the mana. True. Does this want multiple combat phases? Yes, at instant speed. We are already running them. Maybe you do, like, fear of missing out. But honestly, fear of missing out's just kind of okay, isn't it? Is Wand of Wonder too whimsical? Yeah, I think that is. I think something like Atali Arena of Glory is unironically real, though. I think the fact that we run Arena of Glory makes Atali worth it. Is this really a Soul Ring deck? Probably not. We could go with more aggressive creature. Token board makers. Jacked Rabbit would be insane. Who up Jack and they Rabbit. Whenever it attacks, create a number of 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens equal to Jacked Rabbit's power. What the fuck? Like, come on. This plus Detectus Phoenix is also insane. And then this plus Zuko. Do I even need to say it? It's stupid. Do we have consistent Delirium for FOMO? FOMO's not in my deck. I don't know what you're talking about. FOMO's not even in. I cut that shit immediately. Because we're not really interested in having multiple combats. It's just kind of... I thought you added it. I added it and then immediately cut it. Yeah. How much of our shit is human? Fucking everything. Ishin for even more mana. I'm fine. How about Copper Coat Vanguard? Yo, dog, my commander and everything on this in this green earth has Ward 1 and +1/+0. What's Vampiric Tutor for? You know what? I don't know. I do not know. It's a fair thing to critique. Can we do X damage to the thing? Comet Storm's interesting. Do you just want to crackle with power? It's a sorcery. I used to have Aggravated Assault tutored for it. I see. But yeah, now that Aggravated Assault combo's gone, you don't really need to tutor. Crackle's a sorcery now. I thought Crackle was an instant. That's the reason why I searched it up. Good old Red Exsanguinate. Maybe Gut. I don't know about Gut. Jacked Rabbit. Maybe with the go wide kind of theme like this, you can go Wind Brisk and then Collector's Cage. Yeah, Gut's not good here. Sadly. Okay, look, we don't have a 1-drop. Polluted Delta turns into Raucous Theater. And we get to Surveil 1. Like, literally the Surveil land came up every single game. Generous Plunderer. Firebending 2. 3. Okay. Wait, why did I drag Tavern Brawler? What happened there? I'm confused. Save me. Oh, Tavern Brawler I played. No, duh. I'm a genius. Okay, so we exiled Lelia. And we get Reconnaissance to the hand. I mean, get Lelia in play. These are exiled forever. Bummer. Swing. We can also play Reconnaissance here. Swing, swing. Cast a spell from exile. Playing a land's not casting a spell. Faded Firepower. That seems insane. We're going to keep that on top. You can remove whatever you need to from combat. All right, next turn. So, now. Faded Firepower is exiled. Swing with Lelia. Exile this. Zuko. Generous Plunderer. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You go like X is a billion Faded Firepower. And then second main you play Turbulent Step. And then you explode everyone. This is great. Legion Leadership? No. Sozin's Comet? Already cut it. Is Duelist Flame in here? Yes. He also counts permanents entering from exile, which includes lands. Ah, my fault, my fault. So he would have grown a little bit more, and we had a bigger Faded Firepower there. But honestly, that felt pretty good. I think Ozai sucks, but I'm keeping him for flavor reasons. Honestly, I'm having problems like thinking about like what else is bad about this deck, because honestly it feels pretty all right. Scalding Tarn, fetch, Elegant Parlor. Or I guess you Raucous Theater, huh? Yep. Okay, in this turn, combat, swing, swing, exile top, and then you generate 3 mana. So you can go 1, 2, or 1, a Chroma's Will. Ow. Deadly Relic or thing. It's pretty good. Starfield Shepherd is so okay. I think it's too expensive. I legitimately think 5 mana to get a 3/2 and then tutor up a little dork. The fact that it tutors Norn is pretty strong, actually. The more I think about Norn, the more I think this is actually a Starfield Shepherd deck. But my issue is with Starfield Shepherd is they're just not meeting the ceiling of the card, which is what's really sad about it. We're not meeting the ceiling of Starfield Shepherd, which is normally running Feliat. I don't want this to become a Flicker deck. I refuse to let you have this become a Flicker deck. But yeah, I think this is correct. I'm only doing that because we're running Norn, by the way. Plateau. Badlands. 1, 2. Jacked Rabbit. Scalding Tarn. We have Badlands Plateau. What's the last part of the trifecta? It would be White Black, which is Savannah, which this cannot fetch. There's Scrubland, sorry. So let's get Blood Crypt. 1, 2, 3. Commander. Swing with Jacked Rabbit, make a rabbit. Turn over. Combat swing, swing. 1, 2, or 1 plus 2. Seize opportunity. 2 target creatures each gets +2 +1. Then you let the Jacked Rabbit ability resolve, which makes 3 rabbits. Great. Protect 1. Let's just move to combat. Swing, swing. Fire Covenant blockers. Might as well swing with all the rabbits you can then. Arkenstone is certainly too slow. Okay, we missed like all of our land drops even though we have 39 lands. Maybe just more cast from exile generators, ideally on 2 drops. Is it not Impulse Draw? Party Thrasher. You are the 4th person to recommend Party Thrasher to this deck. It's already in. It's not your fault. I'm asking for 2 mana cast from exile things. But it's funny. Unstable Amulet, maybe? That's not a creature, which pisses me off. Dude, is Other Norn good here? What does Other Norn say? You may exile it. You may play that card from exile this turn. No. Wild Magic Sorcerer is not that good. My issue with Wild Magic Sorcerer is that we're already needing to be like exiling and doing shit. You know what I mean? Pretty sure NT's in. NT is in. Yep. Bloodthirsty Adversary isn't something that's too bad. But it is a 5-drop more than a 2-drop. I just feel like I want more consistent Impulse Draw. Grenzo. Our mana is perfect. We would probably do double red on turn 2. Especially since we have a red lean. We could do this. Isn't OG Norn good? Yeah, dog. We have it in the deck. Share the Spoils is funny. Okay, I think there's those 2 drops would be pretty nice. Maybe no Neem. Jack Rabbit's doing her job better. Maybe no Unexplained Absence. I think Guff rewrites history. That card does it better because we typically want to spend red mana. This could be with Lava in. Yep. Deal. Playtest. Draw. Surveil. Anyway, once again, give it up for Surveil lands for being awesome. Pre-combat main phase. You may discard a card. Goodbye, Embercleave. If you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Choose one of them. You may play that card this turn. Or you could do Pia. I think P is better than Tavern Brawler in this situation. I think I'll choose Jessica's Will. I will add 1 billion mana, and we'll do a couple triggers here. So we're going to go ahead and make a Thopter, and then Zuko's going to put a counter on every pony. And then we're going to exile the top 3 cards of our library, and we're going to generate like 5 red mana. And then here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, Iroh, counter, 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 counter. And then you move to combat, you swing with this, you get 2 red mana. You get 2 red mana. That's enough to Fated Firepower X is 1. Look at that. And then you still have Deflecting Swat, Deadly Relic, because these cards are broken. Oh, and then we have a nice little insurance policy with the Ozolith here. And I guess we could discard, exile top 2. We can play Plateau this turn. I guess play Delayed Blast Fireball this turn, huh? Okay, so that's Plague Wind. And then you go, instead of Ozolith, 1, 2, 3, Lelia. And then you move to combat, you swing, you swing, you swing, you swing, you swing, you swing. Billion red mana, Delayed Blast Fireball, does 6 damage to each opponent and all their creatures. Exile top card of our library. Last Agni Kai. Dink. We don't lose mana this turn. Those are both spells from exile. And so our board also grows twice. And then since we don't lose red mana, here's the Ozolith, so now we have our counters protected. Awesome. This feels great. Zuko, you could have cast both Zuko and Pia turn 3 because of Convoke. So you don't read cards, and that's beautiful because I don't read cards either. I read cards wrong all the time. Party Thrasher says non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. So fucking lay off with the... This is a bit slower than optimal sequencing. I was optimally sequencing. Ah! Oh, fuck. I am stupid. No, literally, I do the exact same thing. I just assume what cards do after I read the first sentence. Cards are novels nowadays. I read the first sentence and then I'm done. I'm like, okay, I know what the rest of the card does. I've seen cards like this before. Thinking of making a Caradora Guardian Sunmare toolbox deck with Astral Drift and Cycling Under theme. Do you still like yours, Elk? I have not played the Caradora deck I built. With the more and more Universes Beyond vehicles that we're getting, it makes me want to build Caradora less and less. But Caradora is interesting. I do think she is cooler than Greasefang now. Anyway, this list is about ready to go, I think. Thank you for getting a deck review. Broken, stupid Zuko deck. All right. Now, do we have Robert, Genio, or Matt? Red Ninja. Which one are you? Because Red Ninja's neither of the 3 people I've listed off. Robert. Okay, there we go. Hello, Rob. Oh, I should have intuited that your name was Robert from the Red Ninja username. My fault. Okay, this is the first time I've seen this commander, which is awesome. That's always a very exciting experience for me. I cannot look at this foil for the rest of my life. I will die. This build costs 2 less to cast for each different mana value among instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard. That's badass.
Flying Prowess. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 4/4 red dragon to... Oh, it's the fucking thing from the thing. The 6-mana spell. There's a 6-mana spell that makes a bunch of these with Storm. Okay. Aiming to interact with the board consistently to remove threats and counter stuff. I want to eventually build a board of dragons and win through combat damage, but struggling to do this. The only way I have won is by clearing the board with Cyclonic Rift. And that makes me wonder, do you have Mizane Mortars? Yes, you do. Oh my goodness, look at you. You're moving. Okay. No more additional tutors, please. I have a Mystical Tutor and Quiet Speculation, which can be changed if you think is necessary. No restrictions on budget or EB cards. I think Quiet Speculation is awesome, so I wouldn't tell you to change that. The deck either struggles to get the right instants and sorceries in the graveyard, which delays getting out the commander, or I do nothing but draw a bunch of cards the entire game with no impactful spells. I'm happy to take out more counter magic and have more removal, but usually results in the commander getting removed. This is my first Izzet deck, and I'm not 100% confident in the game plan. Okay, I have a lot of ideas, and some of them are more quirky than others, and I think we're just gonna kind of feel it out. Oh my gosh, is there not like a normal like printing of Careful Study? That's crazy to me. Okay, I don't like Iron Silvermere. Baral, I think I would like in a Storm deck, but here it's a little awkward. Well, Baral loots when you counter stuff. That's probably fine. Bergie, I think I like for a Storm deck, of which I don't think you are. I think you're a slow Izzet control deck, and I think the issue is that you've built this to be Izzet Storm. I mean, Vivi's just good. He could be better, though. Look at this. Boom. I think I'd rather Break Hippocamp be like even Jori-En, right? Jori-En Ruin Diver. Because your commander's already asking you to double spell, so having another thing that says, hey, whenever you second spell, right? You can also do Malcolm, but Malcolm makes a clue, and that's kind of worse than just drawing a card. Stormkill Nardus out. I like all the rest of this stuff for Izzet control. I think one card you're missing that I would really enjoy is Ill-Timed Explosion is what I'm thinking of. Because this is modal. It's either a divination or it's a board clear, depending on if you're ahead or behind, which I kind of like. Can you look at the curve? It's slow. Would you consider Seething Song? I don't think so. I think no Spell Pierce. I want to diversify our mana values. So I'm going to cut a lot of like things that are redundant in the mana value department, because I think the most interesting thing about Eris is the cost reduction ability. Like, the spell is so sweaty. We're not playing CEDH, man. We're playing Eris, Roar of the Storm. We're fine. We don't need a counter target instant spell. That can just be negate. Yeah, so you can run too many counter spells, by the way. I want to emphasize this. It is 100% possible. I also hate Rust of Inspiration. You can run too many counter spells. Are there any good high MV spells that get discounted? So no, what I'm more thinking about is Aftermath. Aftermath and Split cards have huge mana values. This is 10 mana value. Insult to Injury can give you a huge boost to damage with all your Prowess Dragons. Fire Ice. Fire Ice is a good answer. Refuse to cooperate. I see. You could do Ghostfire Slice stuff, Dig Through Time, which I imagine we already run. Good job. Treasure Cruise. We don't have Treasure Cruise. I mean, maybe just don't double up on double spells. That's also fine. Yeah, Fast and Furious is already in. Creative Outburst too. I don't know if I like the discard to make a treasure token, idiots. Although those are rituals for our commander if we don't have that mana value in our graveyard. It's technically making 3 mana, which is kind of funny. Okay, we can do Magma Opus. We can do Magma Opus. I don't want to do anything else other than Magma Opus, though. Tablet of Discovery is like a shoo-in for this deck, isn't it? This is literally the backbone of multiple standard control decks. Also, I think we have enough cantrips that we can be light on lands like we are right now. Also, we need a Mishra's Bauble. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, immediately Mishra Bauble deck. No question about it. Urza's Bauble's worse, but Visionary's Dance is something. Oh yeah, true. That's the 7-drop, right? Yeah, I like this one. But it's not casting a spell, and you kind of want to do this at instant speed, and then so it doesn't double trigger the commander. I think I don't like that as much. The loot goes hard too. Honestly, yeah, this is a resonating loot deck, isn't it? Rapturous Moment? I don't know. Dragon Tempest gives our flyers haste. Artist Talent, once again, this is more of a Storm card, of which I think we are not a Storm deck. Okay. I now have a crackhead idea, and I want chat to realize that this is just an idea and it's not something I'm actually recommending for the deck. But since we have a lot of cards that care about different mana values, you could run a Tempest. You could run a Tempest. Especially if you have Arena of Glory. Honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I like it. I know you said no more tutors, but can we get like a Teleria West and Urza's Cave? Are we down with that? Just to find Arena. Make a Tempest a little bit more real. Because I'm not expecting you to crack Urza's Cave unless you need Arena of Glory for a Tempest. We're not going to tutor for a Tempest. We're going to tutor for Arena. Add the tutors. Yep, sounds good. So we'll get Teleria West and Urza's Cave in here. With the Urza's Cave, we can get a little bit cute and run like a Pit of Offerings. And now we have a little graveyard hate situation happening. Honestly, maybe we just go down to one island and then we can go over yonder and just cut like a braid's fine though. Maybe no Reality Shift. Laughing Mad. Oh, Spit Flame's so cool. What? That's nuts, bro. That's cool as fuck. Why not Precon Rutha? We just don't have a lot of big spells. We have some big spells. I think Rutha mainly just wants to mana cheat. We want to be diversified in mana values. I think Ruth is too different from what the rest of the deck does, right? She's fine, to be clear. But this, I don't think of this as a big spells deck. I think of this as a control deck. You need more big spells, I think. I disagree. I don't think we need anything. You know what we need? I back that up for a second. You know what we need? Surge to Victory. Exile target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Creatures in control get +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is that spell's mana value. And then you explode people. Oh, dope. This Lorien reveal that I cycled earlier? Yeah, let's give all my creatures +5/+0, and when they hit you, I draw 3. Fuck off. What? Like, come on. Okay, Traverse Eternity sucks, right? It draws 10. Elk Fox says Brandy Brown, let's go. Dude, I like listen to underscores and Femtanol and all these like trans music scream people all day. Like all my music is just noise. Of course I listen to Danny Brown. Stardust was awesome. I went to the concert, the tour that came through Denver. I like Liquid Metal Torque. I don't know if we need this much ramp. At least we have better ramp options here. So just keep the talisman and the signet, I think. Why Magma Opus and not Creative Outbursts? Magma Opus is good. Don't you just ramp by casting spells with new mana values? Yes, for the commander only. I'm about to read some common shit, right? Like this blasts something and then puts a card in your hand. Yeah, this is nothing, dog. This makes a 4... No, yeah, it makes a 4/4. It taps 2 things. It blows stuff up. It's really good to Mystics' Mastery back. The other one's just so bad. How do you feel about Coastal Piracy? It's okay. Maybe imposing grandeur out. Should be on unexpected windfall / big score. So no, if anything, I think like normal ass windfall would be pretty okay here, right? Like we discard our whole hand and replace it. Honestly, in that case, Brass's Tunnel Grinder is probably better. Or is there like a sorcery that does that? Discard any number, draw that many. Four mana instant, nuke something, draw that many cards. Ooh. There's Valakut Awakening. So guys, really need you to read the card. It puts it on the bottom of your library and then you draw that many. We need to be discarding the cards for these wheel effects to be good. Target player discards any number of cards and draws that many cards. Does that much damage. Oh my god, yes. Steal the Show's perfect. We should be on Traumatize. Yo, you know what? You're right. You're right. We need to be on Traumatize. Put half of my library in my graveyard. And then you know what you do? You run Melik. Reforged Researcher. Power and toughness equal to twice the number of instants and sorceries in your graveyard. Just huge monster. Cut your losses. Cut your losses is fine. You replace this with Kazul's Fury. And now we're off to the races, gamers. We're killing people. All right, let's play test this. Okay, imagine we have Brainstorm, Brain Surge, right? Yep, okay, great. Oh no, it didn't multi-again in the hand. Okay, we can keep this. Drop. Tap land. Next turn. Arena of Glory. Fairy Mastermind. Oop. Okay, I recommend drawing Soul Ring when you play this deck. Blue. Preordain. Scry 2. Bottom draw. Okay. That's something. Deflecting SWAT. Reveal Island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's 6 mana. Cactus Preserve, you're so right. Cactus Preserve is insane here. This is a 10-10. You can Commander, true. Tolarian Winds is peak here. Yeah, Tolarian Winds is pretty good. But you can't pick and choose with Tolarian Winds. It's just your whole hand period. I think I'd prefer Tunnel Grinder. Even though that isn't a sorcery, right? Okay, this is keepable.
Actually. Okay, we're turbo flooded, which is awesome. You know about Surveil lands. I'm happy about that. Fire Ice Graveyard. So we have a 4-drop. 1, 3, 1. So we have 3 mana values. There's Arena. Honestly, just flashback Faithless Looting. Are we fucking for real? This is insane. Cut your losses is 6 mana for Traumatized. Dude, can it make me stop drawing lands? So we have 3. This is 6 discount. 6 minus 10 is 4. Commander swing. Ta-da, we make a dragon. Would you run Visions of Ruin here? I think Visions of Ruin sucks, right? Like, I don't quite remember what that card does, but I do remember it being very not okay. In terms of, like, efficiency. Huh? Why are we running 1 flashback spell? It's draw. No, I'm saying why are we running this card that cares about flashback and have 1 card with flashback in our deck? I know we drew the Faithless Looting. Cut Hidden Springs. It exiles when it resolves. Hidden Springs. I don't know what you're talking about with Hidden Springs. Hidden Strings. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, I understand why we're running Quiet Speculation. That makes so much sense to me. It's unreal. What I'm asking is why aren't we running more flashback spells to get with it? Honestly, I'm going to cut Traverse Eternity. I think it's just okay. I think if anything, it's kind of a trap. Laughing Mad was in there. I see. But did you ever consider that there are better flashback cards in this game? Because we want to get weird mana values of flashback. Because 1's kind of easy to do. Self-Reflection's interesting. But we don't have a lot of creatures we would necessarily want to copy. Echo is awful. Mystic Retrieval. Honestly, not that bad. Memory Deluge in my control deck's funny. So is Ignite. Ignite's incredible. You might do Self-Reflection. I think you cut a lot of the flashback spells. Well, you shouldn't put bad flashback spells in the deck. I'm putting Octavia Living Thesis in your deck. Maybe over Baral. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you can make one of your dragons into an 8/8 that has prowess still. Mystic Retrieval probably? It's already in. That was one of the ones I put in. This is not keepable, right? I just don't have card advantage. Okay, this is better. I'll at least slate my land drops. Okay, Mystic Sanctuary is a little too greedy for me. Maybe Once Upon a Time. Deck as is, no way. Prisoner's Dilemma is fun. I just don't know if it's that good. Okay, this is unkeepable. This is keepable. Tap land. Or not tap land. Nothing. Okay, great. Mountain. Pass. Aha. Boop, boop. Click Metal Torque. Pass. Into the Flood Maw your creature. Maybe draw a card off this. Okay, Thundering Falls. Surveil 1. Graveyard. So now we have 1-3. I'll draw 2 cards. Next turn. Polluted Delta. Is Island. I don't know how that card is mythic though. So rarity sometimes dictates how powerful, not or how weird a card is too. It doesn't have to be how powerful it is. 1, 3, 4. So we have a 6 mana discount, which makes our commander 4 mana. Do I want to pay 4 mana for my commander? Honestly, fuck it, right? We got Jawari Disruption. Okay, this turn we get to start having fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. Traumatize ourselves. Well, you'll never guess who's 2 mana. If it isn't Octavia. Swing with Eris. We don't really care if our commander gets blown up anymore because he always costs 2. Blue. Careful study. Draw 2. Discard 2. Land drop for turn. Move to combat, swing with our 9/9 commander because it has prowess and also base power and toughness 8/8 from Octavia. Maybe you go commit, put something on top of your library, and then that makes a 4/4 dragon. And we could have swung with Fairy Mastermind too. What was that clone spell that came out in Final Fantasy? I don't know. Flash Photography. Yeah, but it's not 6 mana value, right? It's 4. Yeah, this is 4 mana. I don't want to cast this. I would rather the 6 be up front and the 4 be the flashback. Because we don't have a lot of 6 drops, but we do have a lot of 4 drop. This hand is crazy, and I'll show you why. Surveil 1, Graveyard. So that's 1. Next turn, Mountain, Arcane Signet. Next turn, Field of Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ill-timed Explosion. Draw 2. Discard 8 drop. Discard 10 drop. Blow up the board for 10 mana. Next turn. Think we have 1, 2, 3, 4 unique card types. You know what that means? Our commander is 2 mana. Here's our second spell. Crack Mishra's Bauble. What's on top? Training Center. Do we want it? Nope. Fetch. This would not enter untapped. Okay, so Dink. Alright, pass. Dink, Thought Scour, Miller Souls for 2. Stink into Stupid. And then you draw a card. Alright. Next turn. Tap. Exile 3 things from graveyards. We have 6 cards in our graveyard. Gataxian Probe, draw a card. In fact, actually, let's not play our land drop yet. Okay, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. And then you go Storm Carved Coast, Octavia, because now you have 8 in your graveyard. And then we have another Dragon Elemental, and then you swing with these 2. And then this turn, You get to have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surge to victory. Exile. Fucking Fast and Furious. Or even better, actually. Let's just do ill-timed explosion and draw a billion. So all of our creatures have +4/+0. This is an 8-power dragon now. And then you swing. And then you draw a billion cards. I did not mean to do Prismari Command. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Why not run Veyron? Why would I run Veyron? I get 2 dragons. That's okay. Oh, this is a warlock. Veyron. Yeah. Veyron would be okay. I don't know. It just feels win more. If I'm already making dragons, we win. Veyron isn't bad. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I like it. It does feel a little win more. It is definitely a little win more. Maybe Detect Us Phoenix because we're traumatizing. Maybe. Maybe no Torque. What about Ashling? We have a decent number of 4 drops. I don't know. I think of Ashling as like a 2 to 4 drop card, you know? Alchemist Talent ramps. I don't think we need ramp. I think we need more cards going in our graveyard. Thundering Falls. Graveyard Stubborn Denial. Sulphur Falls. Yeah, Sulphur Falls. And then you go blue, Preordain, Scry 2. Ooh, top, bottom. Draw a card. Next turn. 1, 2. Expressive Iteration. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hand. Battlefield. Bottom. Discard to hand size. We'll discard. So let's see. We have 2 drop, 3 drop, 8 drop, 0. So let's just get rid of Island. I find it really interesting that we have a like fair, you can see the air quotes plan, like a backup plan. That's kind of funny. Sink into Stupor your thing, negate your card, draw a card. Next turn. Dude, fucking Attempsis. Okay, Attempsis online. Don't play your land yet. That would be really bad. Yoink. Oh wait, what? I thought we had 6. My fault. My fault. That's on me. Did we not have 6? What's happening? I think I've lost my mind. Muse Seeker? Yo, Muse Seeker's insane. Is this bracket 2 like... What do you mean? Is this bracket 2? This is bracket 3. Yo. Yeah, Muse Seeker's insane. Oh, what's the name of the Maestro? The stupid fucking MV1 type merfolk idiot. This guy. Is he not a merfolk? Exhibition Tidecaller. Jin Wizard. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 3 cards. If 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, that player mills 10 cards instead. That seems nuts. No Careful Study. No Into the Floodmaw. Can't keep this. Can't keep this. Can keep this. I think we go bottom Melek. Draw. Tap land. Next turn. Island. Pass. Maybe you snap something. Maybe you don't. Next turn. Yeah, let's just go... Let's just drop Stella. Red, blue, EI. Mr. Landrop from EI? Are you kidding? I'm gonna cry. This isn't supposed to happen. At that point, just put Rune Crab. So we cast more spells than we play lands. Just saying. Oh, and it double triggers with Veyron. Yeah, that's so cool. Okay, maybe Melek's a little too cute. I like the concept, though, especially with the Reign of Glory. What sucks is this is the perfect Gifts Ungiven deck. Why sucks? Because we don't want to put more tutors in the deck. We're at 2. Abstract Performance could be fun, though. Exile top 4 in a face-down pile, then exile top 4 in a face-up pile. An opponent chooses one of the piles, put that pile into your graveyard, and then look at the other pile. You put the rest in your hand, and then cast 1 for free. Okay, this is good. Preordain. Pass, get Thundering. Yep, we'll mill that over. Steam Vents. Honestly, get Probe Cycle. Pass Mystical Tutor. Temporal Mastery on top of our library. Oh my god, it's a miracle! Alright, and then you go Sulphur Falls. Next turn. Ignite the Future. 5. Crack Bloodstained Mire, get a mountain. Scorched Geyser. We do not control 2 or more basics, so let's just get a normal ass mountain. Alright. 1, 2. We have 2 different mana values in our graveyard already. Are we fucking kidding? Wheels are pretty good in this. I think I'd rather mill. Okay, I'm just... We're full out just cutting the ramp. That doesn't, like, rock. And then we're gonna go... Ruin Crab. Or is it the other one? It's the other one. Hedron Crab. Is Mystic Island in? No. We have 5 islands in our deck. What the fuck are you on? I cut it. I cut it. The Simpsons movie song. Is this really in the Simpsons movie? That's so cool. How else do we just mill ourselves for a fuckload? Flux could be worth it. Flux sucks. Flux is worse than a wheel. They get to keep their hands. Or, yeah, it's this one. Each player discards any number and then draws that many. Draw a card. No way.
Also, we should be not on Field of Ruin. We should maybe run the red blow up a land spell. Sundering Eruption. I'm trying to think of stuff that has weird mana values too. You could do like Mind Collapse. It's 4 mana value, but you can cast it for free if you sack a mountain. Thundering Falls. Veyron. I'd keep Veyron here. Get a little greedy with it. Boon of the Moron. Draw a card. Okay, we're fine. Next turn. Training Center. Veyron. Archmage Emeritus. Honestly, Gitaxian Probe, draw 3. I would not mind getting an Ancestral Recall on this board. Okay, so we have a 1-drop and a 6-drop in our graveyard. Mystical Tutor. Draw a card, draw a card. Traumatize. Discard to hand size. Sink into Stupor your thing, draw 2 cards. Next turn. Okay, here's the Mind Collapse doing work. I say as we have no mountains. I'm a genius. Actually, we do have a mountain, so float a red. Sack this, Mind Collapse. Draw 2 cards. And then we have 5 different mana values. Nope, we have 4 different mana values, which is still enough. This is really awkward. I really don't like this. Okay, no Mind Collapse. It's tough. I want more cards that discard things. I want to have this commander in play on turn 4, and specifically, I want to double spell with him. Compelling argument. Target player mills 5 cards. This card. Yeah, keep. Draw. Tap land. Next turn. Frostboil Snarl, reveal mountain. 1, 2. Oh, we should have Cactus Preserve turn 1. Silly me. Okay, so 1, 2. Nothing, actually. Pass. Mountain. 1, 2, 3. Steal the show. Discard, 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 discard. Draw that many cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then blow up a creature for 4. So how many unique mana values is this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So our commander costs 2 now. Next turn. Ooh. We could take a turn off here. To go Hedron Crab, Island, mill ourselves for 3. And then you go 1, 2, 3 Veyron. Next turn. Arena of Glory. 1, 2. Commander. Blue. Brainstorm. Make a dragon. Make a dragon. Draw 3. And then you put 2 on top. You can sack this the other way. All right. Next turn. And then you go Steam Vents, mill ourselves for 3. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe you just go ice, tap something, you draw a card. 1, 2, Mizia Mortars. You get 2 Dragon Elementals. Get to swing with these. Like, that feels decent. Prowess trigger. Astonishing Spider-Man. I don't know if I want to add more creature. Cheaper than mana value, yeah. But I think this is about good. Like, that playtest felt great, guys. This is good. This felt nice. Like, I don't know if I have any more, like, things to talk about. Maybe Fury Gale, whatever the hell this card's called. It's just another 10 drop, though. Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Maybe just run Volcanic Vision as like a 7 drop, which feels like a little bit of a dip in the curve. And then we drop a 3 drop. Maybe a 4 or 2. Because I like all the 3s we have. Maybe Spit Flame's just too mana intensive. As much as I love it. How about Imposing Grandeur? I didn't really like that card. Maybe it's fine. It's just 5 fucking mana, you know what I mean? It's so expensive. Are we making use of Brain Surge? We have a Temporal Mastery and a bunch of fetch lands. Yes. Brain Surge is broken. Yeah, I think honestly this is just good to go. I'm liking the vibe. Thank you, Rob, for getting a deck review. Hopefully this plays a lot better for you. Okay, do we have Genio? Or do we have Matt? Because neither of these people said that we can do it without them, so I need them present. Matt is here. Okay, great. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Core game plan is Aristocrats. And a good amount of interaction with some theft. Budget upgrade around $50. Try to keep it bracket 2. Expand a little bit on the theft. Not too oppressive. Okay. So we're focusing on stealing. Okay. I'm terrified. Bontu the Glorified's not that good of a card, but there is maybe something to be done here. Because my first thought is, why aren't we doing Erebos Bleak Hearted? And I suspect it's because he's not a crocodile waifu. Right? Like, look at this fuck. Draws you cards. What does Bontu do? Scry 1.
So if I'm like, well, I don't know why we're not doing Erebos as the commander, personally. And I think the answer is not a big crocodile. Okay, we cannot be running Disentomb. You just cannot do it. Oh my goodness. We are running every effect that's like return card from graveyard to hand when there's just so many better options in this world. Are you running Vane Witch Coven? Oh, sweetie, darling, I have so much to teach you. Okay, Zombify out. Bold the Sinister Six, whatever. Sacrifice a creature, draw 3. We have better rates for that. Mana value 5 or less from graveyard to the battlefield, no. It's fine. It's okay. I'm gonna be real, it's okay. Cryptghast is better, but Cryptghast is... Oh, Cryptghast is in the deck. Yeah, we should run Lively Dirge. Surprise! Boop. 5 mana, double my mana. Because you can get Cryptghast with this spell, right? You can pay 1, search your library for a card, put in your graveyard, then shuffle, and then add 2 more to get creatures mana value 4 or less from your graveyard back to the battlefield. So for 5 mana, you get Cryptghast into play. And then also you just can run Cryptghast. Ta-da. For each artifact or creature in your opponent's graveyard, add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool and you gain 1 life. Destroy target creature or planeswalker, create a treasure. No. No. Yeah, this is very limited pilled. This does remind me of a limited deck. Someone in YouTube chat said that. We're just running every effect that puts a creature from our graveyard into our hand. This is crazy. Bontu's Monument, Crowded Crypt. These are all fine. I don't think Swiftfoot Boots is all that good, but I like Wayfarer's Bauble and Black decks. Okay, oh, Grave Betrayal's cool. Open the Graves is not so cool. Bastion, Oversold Cemetery. Oversold Cemetery I like. Bastion. I don't think we're sacking enough to have that matter. Landfall. I don't know how that's fitting into our theft theme. When it dies... Okay, we're not playing like Charade. Demon of Death's Gate. I love you, but no. Like, our cards are just not high impact. Or at least not most of them are. Like, we have some good banging bombs up here. And then we have, like, this dog shit that we're, like, pretending to be good. Create a lander. This one's cute. I like this one. Tiny Bones is fine. Like, I don't get the life gain when we have life gain here. Treasure token. No. No. Sure. Whoa. Mama. This is bad. Supper for Spiders, says someone in YouTube chat. Guys, we need to look at how dire the card quality is in this deck and realize that we need to lock the fuck in. Create a treasure. No. Yes, that's fine. Like, it's okay. No. This feels like low bracket 2. This feels like bracket 1. Which is okay. Let me guess, Matt, you're new to Magic. Welcome to the game. These are not good effects. We would rather have things that do things. And we can kind of hop through what that means. Fell Horseman? Yeah, no. Okay, so I've cut every card that says, like, return from graveyard to battlefield an object. Why do we do that? Because there's engines that allow us to do this. Numero uno,
Vane Witch Coven. So by the way, we cannot increase this number above 100. Vane Witch Coven, 15 cents. Whenever you gain life, you may pay a black mana. If you do, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Oh my goodness, isn't that incredible? We sack a creature, we gain a life. Then, Vane Witch Coven triggers, we get to get that creature back. So it's kind of like we're rebuying ETBs. How much is Jet Medallion right now? $10. That's probably not worth it. How much is Carnival of Souls? 14. This is something I want you to consider. I want you to consider this card. Because this, plus a cost reducer like Hearthstone. Activated abilities cost 1 less to activate. Whenever a creature enters, you lose 1 life and add a black mana. And then any 0-drop creature like Ornithopter, suddenly Bantu's infinite life loss, life gain. Anyway, let's add Pariah's Shield. I think this is a very fun inclusion in any of the Amonkhet gods. Right? It's very mana intensive, but we kind of ramp a little bit, right? So Pariah's Shield being a object that can equip to your commander and make you immortal is pretty cool. Is this another Chthonian Nightmare deck? Absolutely. Chthonian Nightmare here is 1 in a black. You get 3 energy when it enters, and you can pay X energy and sacrifice a creature, return this to your hand to return a creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So this, as long as you have 2 mana and, like, you can play this, you can keep bouncing the same 3 drops back and in and out and back and out of the graveyard, like everywhere. You just rebuy their ETBs forever. Also, we can go on to some of the Not Dead After All effects and do some flickering stuff. I like how you cut 36 cards in the deck. What else would you have wanted me to do? Mana value equals 1 when this creature dies. Vane Death. Malakir Rebirth is too expensive, but consider it. Supernatural Stamina, Undying Malice. And then let's get some like good black ETBs flowing. Number 1, Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, which I'm surprised you're not running already. You're a theft deck. So here we have 4 mana, Ender's Play. Look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 1 of them face down, put the rest on the bottom in a random order. And then you may cast the spell that you have exiled, and you can use mana as though it were mana of any type. So, with Gaunty and these Feigned Death effects, what you're able to do is target Gaunty and then sacrifice him to Bantu to get his ETB again. Yeah, you can also do Black Cat. I don't know how you feel about Marvel cards. Please let me know if you do not want Black Cat. But Black Cat's a very similar effect. Trigger Praetorian is really good if we're pulling stuff from the yard constantly. I don't know if we're pulling stuff from the yard constantly. I think we're doing a lot of two-hand as well, which does feel a little different. So I think Thieving Varmint is pretty good. Right, Thieving Varmint is 2 mana dork that you can tap to cast spells that you don't own. If we're scamming, how about Grief? So Grief is really good in 1v1. In Commander, I really don't like Grief all that much. Okay, now what? Let's do Vindictive Lich, because I really like this card in black decks. This is a very fun card. Oh shit, I'm fucking poor. I checked the deck reviews are $50. You're an awesome creator, so I'm just gonna support by watching the stream. Hey, great news! By watching the stream, you can also get a free deck review. You need to earn 45k channel points, which sounds like a lot, but we've had some people get like 3, 4, 5 free deck reviews. Like, it's not hard to get to it, as long as you're just a consistent viewer, you know, just watching. Okay, I'm gonna keep Desert the Glorified despite it sucking because it's on theme. Sunken Citadel. Sure, that's funny. I wonder if we just do Cabal Stronghold. It's $11, but I think that is $11 well spent. expedition map to find it. And then maybe you do a blast zone instead of desert. Sorry, desert. Yeah, blast zone. Mono black utility land from Image 3 is great at connives. Yeah, I just don't want to fuck up my basic land count. Because this is a turbo budget deck, and Cabal Stronghold is the glue that's keeping that together. We could do... I'm trying to think of some other fun black win cons that aren't just Grey Merchant. But honestly, Grey Merchant's a lot of fun. When I was a new player, I loved spamming this thing. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Saw in half. Alright, we're at $5 now, but honestly, worth picking up. I wish this was 2 generic mana to activate Bontu. Why is it 1 in a black? That feels like insane. Grim Servant, of course. I don't know about Grim Servant. Sacrifice another creature, scry 1. All gods cost 1 in a color. Ugh. I know, but Bantu's so shit. It's insane. Bantu's just so shit. Would you be opposed to going to Erebos? Because I do think Erebos is just better. Like, in every single way, this card is your commander, but better. And it's killing me. It's killing me. Any tips for Morph, Megamorph, any of the 10 other identical effects? Play Kadena, Slinking Sorcerer, and then win. Put Flash Enablers in that deck. Win. Oh, it's so much better. It hurts. Where did Bontu go? There it is. I'm not locked with Bontu. Okay, great. Because Erebos is literally Mogs. Solemn Simulacrum and Arcane Signet come in. Why is there normal printings of Arcane Signet anymore? New Radagast is so sick in Kadena. I concur. What happens? Did they say yes to the dress? Yes, we're Erebosing now, which is great because Erebos is a lot better for the sack kind of plan. And we don't really have to change much besides cutting Pariah Shield. So I do think a Damnation could be in order. We'll just do Mutilate. It's so much more budget. What other things do I love in my mono black piles that make me just like fall in love with this color? You can do Coiling Rebirth goes hard in this. Yeah. Coiling Rebirth is up there. I think I want to kind of do a little bit of like life swappy stuff. I think that could be fun. Like, do we run Profane Transfusion? We just like nuke ourselves with our Erebos triggers and then we swap lives with someone. Emperor Bones? Emperor Bones is cool. Heartless Summoning, please. Honestly. Yeah, I dig the concept. Let's do a Heartless Summoning kind of thing. I think we need to get rid of Tiny Bones if we put in Heartless Summoning, but this is really good. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less to cast. Okay, Vanewitch Coven got slightly worse now that we don't have Bontu in the command zone. I still think the Thieving Varmint's fine. You can technically also do Sibsix Ceremony too. No way. Yeah, technically I could put it in the deck. It's a very different card though. Very, very different. Brain Stealer Dragon. Oh my god, it's $8? What? Since when? Do you have a life gain for Coven? That's what I'm trying to do right now, is to get more life gain in the deck. Honestly, you could just run Iara. Do Iara... Whenever a creature you control with power toughness 1 or less dies. We could do like a power 1 or less kind of theme with like Charade, Death's Caretaker. I don't know how we feel about that. I think it is interesting though. Grave Venerations? Yeah, Grave Venerations is so good here, isn't it? You become the Monarch. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1, you gain 1. I don't know how I feel about Iara. Second card each turn. Gixian Puppeteer. Each opponent loses 2, you gain 1. Or you gain 2. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Graveyard to hand. There we go. So now we have a bunch of cards that reward you for drawing your second card each turn. Yeah, first things first, Prostate Pirate, awesome name. You're now a mod. Now also, yeah, no, I think I wish there was like a in-universe only button for most card sorting websites. Okay. So we have 13 more slots to play around with. We could do some reanimating shenanigans. Just get you the whole flavor of black. Bone Shards, Bitter, Triumph. Both of these have alternative modes that let you this lets you pay 3 life. But this one has an alternative mode that lets you sacrifice something, which works with the commander. Lord Skitter. No, Lord Skitter's Sewer King kind of sucks, doesn't it? Because our Heartless Summoning's kind of fucking it up. Honestly, maybe we don't do Heartless Summoning. I think it's a little too mana intensive and weird. So I think we just go Iara back in. Lord Skitter, Sewer King. How much is Hoarding Broodlord? 4. Not Bitter Blossom. Not anything that's expensive. Jadar. Ghoul Caller. Victimize. Undead Butler is fine. Vile Entomber. Dread Return. I like Dread Return because we have multiple tutor or graveyard tutors like in Tombs. We have Lively Dirge and we have Violent Tumor, both of which can get Dread Return into the graveyard. Then you sack 3 things, bring back something that's actually important. Snarling Gorehound? No, I don't think I want to go the Charade route, but the Charade route is interesting. Dreadhorde Invasion? I don't like Dreadhorde Invasion all that much. Create token at Theomancer. Theomancer's is dirt cheap now. Compare this to it is Funeral. So fun, I forgot who the fuck died. What other token generators do we have here? I didn't really see one that fits the budget. Maybe just Jam Keen Duelist because it's funny. Kalitas. Kalitas is too expensive. Dreadhorde Invasion, why not? Because it stacks the same on one dude. It doesn't make multiple tokens. It makes one token. Keen Duelist in. Honestly, just can't go wrong with the Night's Whisper. Or you can do the Surveil one. What's the 2-mana one called? Hymn of the Faller. You can run this one. Surveil 1, then you draw a card, lose a life, and then if it was... Yeah, if you think something left this turn, you can draw another card, which is kind of cool. There's Rowan's Grim Search, but Massacre Worm, we can run Massacre Worm. All right, let's try this out. So basically, I just made it more of a token-y kind of sack plan than you had before. Drop, Swamp, next turn. Swamp, 1/2, Dog Detective, Surveil 2. Graveyard Top, next turn. Swamp is land for turn. Pass. Next turn. Swamp, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mutilate. Let's reset the board. And then here we can go Commander. And Ophiomancer. Okay, great. So now we go 1, 2, 3, Ophiomancer. You make a stupid fucking idiot. And then you sack that stupid fucking idiot and you draw a card. And then next turn. Blast Zone, 1, dink. And then you sack the snake to draw a card. And then Dog Detectives comes back because that's your second spell for turn. Or that was your second card that you drew. 1, 2, Dog Detective. Black, Bone Shards. Blow up your thing, draw another card. And then you make another new snake. Like here, the wheels are turning. We're losing life. We're getting hit and stuff. Dink, draw a card. Dog Detectives comes back. 1, 2. Sack this. Swamp. And then you can go 1, 2, another Death Toucher. And then eventually here... Ooh. Ah, bummer. We missed our land drop. Otherwise, we could Profane Transfusion right now. Okay, I don't know if I like Grave Betrayal. It seems a little expensive. I think this is a Gisa the Hellraiser deck. Because Gisa is 4 mana. Not Gisa the Hellraiser, my fault. Gisa Glorious Resurrector. Boop. So Gisa is 4 mana for a 4/4. And whenever something an opponent controls dies, we get it. It is decayed, which means it can only swing once and it can't block, but you can sack it to Erebos. Alright. This is Key Bolt. Draw Swamp next turn. Swamp Thieving Varmint next turn. Swamp Beam Saw Prospector next turn. Swamp 1, 2, 3, 4. Erebos Bleak Hearted. And then here we're off to the races in terms of value. Because you can go 1, 2, 3, sack Beam Saw Prospector, and also bring it back with a counter on it. And then we can also crack the lander and get a swamp. Okay, next turn. 1, 2, 3, Expedition Map. Get Cabal Stronghold as land for turn. And then you go 1, 2, 3, and you add 6 black mana. And you go... Ravenous Chupacabra, sack Beam Spa, Prospector to get another lander and draw a card. Next turn. Swamp. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Honestly, we can probably crack the lander. And so now we have 8 mana from this tap. And so we can go Archon of Cruelty. And you can sack the Thieving Varmint, draw a card with Erebos. Terrain Generator. Like if this gets blown up here, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, Dread, return it back into play, right? Like it's not. The fact that we're doing all this stuff kind of on curve is kind of nice. All the Magic tubers are on Riftbound right now, says someone on YouTube chat. So because I'm not on Riftbound, so what I'm hearing is I'm like your third option for Magic the Gathering YouTuber, fifth option for Magic the Gathering YouTuber, and you're settling for me. That's how I read this. If so, based, cool. Awesome, man. Welcome. I'm glad you can find some place to settle. Okay, so Thieving Varmint did nothing all game. You know what? Jet Medallion. We have enough money for it? Let's do it. We're right at the limit. Jet Medallion in, baby. Draw. Swamp. Honestly, I might put this in IRA. I did not think about this as an IRA card. Dink dink. Beam Saw, Prospector. Next turn. Swamp. I'm not going to saw this in half. I guess just exile your creature. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. You always cast Crypt Gas first, IMO. And then if it lives, you get to have a fucking party. All right, so Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solemn Simulacrum. Swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Erebos. Sack Beam Spa, Prospector. Draw a card. Also, get a Swamp soon. We'll crack that on our upkeep. All right. 1, 2, 3. Expedition Map. Cabal Stronghold. We have 1 mana floating right now. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Activate Erebos on Solemn. Draw 2. We have 5 floating still. We could Mutilate here, but I honestly like having this thing in play. So you go 1, 2, Dogged Detective, Surveil 2, and then you go sack it, draw a card, and then you go 1, 2. Honestly, actually, you don't. You just pass. You just flip this mana into the void. So now what you can do is you have Saw in half Crypt Gas if someone targets it. And then this turn, you get to go ham. Okay, we have 1 black mana floating plus 8, so 9. And then you go... Oh, no, it's actually more. Each of these tap for 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. Activate Cabal Stronghold. 8. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pitiless Plunderer. And then you go 1, 2... Well, you float all this mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we have 23 floating mana. And then we sack one of the Crypt Gas. We draw a card. We sack the other Crypt Gas. We draw 3 cards. Ravenous Chupacabra. Raven Eagle. Exile 1 target card from a graveyard. Goodbye creature card. Get a clue token. And we're also getting treasure. One, 2, crack the clue, draw a card. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grey Merchant of Asphodel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you each lose 7. I gain 21. Undying Malice, sack Gray Merchant. And then everyone loses another 21. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vindictive Lich. That was another treasure token. And then you go treasure token 1. Sack Vindictive Lich. Draw a card. And then everyone does all the modes that are stupid and hurt them. And this is what turn 7 looks like, which is pretty deep. Pretty dope, rather. So yeah, Cryptgas broken. Who could have guessed it? But the ramping from Beamsaw Prospector helped a bit, you know. That wasn't nothing. Overall, this is looking pretty decent. I'm having a great time. Nice, loving it. Yes, I agree. I think maybe instead of Grave Researcher, we could be doing something slightly better with Phyrexian Delver. I like just entering, and it does the thing right away. Great, yeah, but I think this is about good to go. This is some fun mono black gaming. Endless Whispers. What does this card do? Each creature have when this creature dies, choose target opponent. That player puts the card from owner's graveyard. Okay, that's insane. That's really funny. Definitely something I'll put in the considering. I think overall this mono black flicker object plan would probably do really well for you. Although I do think Profane Transfusion is a little worse now. You can maybe do MV equals 1 type Font of Blood of Agony. What is it called? Whenever you pay life, put that many blood counters on this enchantment. You can remove 4 blood counters from this enchantment to destroy target creature. And then Erebos, of course, makes you pay 2 life whenever a creature you control dies. So, pretty good. Maybe Phyrexian Reclamation. Pay 2 life, return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. That's something worth considering. And then I think we're good. Anyway, thank you for getting a deck review, Matt. List is awesome. Very fun mono black deck. All right. Lastly, do we have Genio here? Paging Genio. Because I do not feel good upgrading your deck without you here. Because you didn't mention anything in the primer. Okay, it appears we don't have Genio, so we'll make up that deck review in future. So I will mark this as completed, which means the opposite. It's not completed. And that does it for the stream. So, everyone, hello, hello, hello. You can get your deck reviewed via the coffee. It's the best way to support the channel and get your deck reviewed as quickly as possible and etc. YouTube, thank you for joining us. Check the description below if you want to get your deck reviewed and stuff. Hooray.